pre-game banter.
There,
It's
Dave,
fired
where
up
we
now.
repeatedly dox ourselves.
Tip: please do not dox yourselves. Thanks.
Why? Because of the LP.
Do not dox yourselves. I'm not responsible for.
Please mention in the LP how much everyone who is working during the game is making as well.
Yeah. What are your employers? Like, just send me a copy of your CV.
Oh, my employer is Stuttgart.
I'm still on leave, so we're good.
Oh, that's good at least.
And
It's
they
why
are
I've actually
paying
slept.
me. Let me take a look. I don't remember my contract. They're paying me £17,250 per week.
Oh, that could be a funny thing. Is but you could have people win on different metrics every season. So one season just decide it's about who's making the most money.
I mean, that's just season awards. If you want to run the season awards again, it was great the first year you did it.
The
There's a
good
lot of
news
effort,
is,
though.
if I get
Yeah, why
relegated,
not keep
I
it to it?
only have a 25% wage cut.
I've committed to enough effort as regarding this game. Any further effort requires one of you to do it.
Famous streamer Elbrack
is online. I'm watching famous streamer Elbrack right now.
Wow, thank you.
With the sound muted.
Wow.
On the tab, not on the player.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
I'm sure Mr. Bezos personally inspects every single stream before it goes out to see if anyone's cheating.
Yeah, he checks every pixel.
I have also joined the stream. And it is still muted from last time.
The comic Mbappe emote has got a lot of use.
Oh.
I'm noticing.
What do you have muted? Do you have the video muted or the tab?
No, the tab.
Okay.
Yeah, execution postponed.
I've forgotten how Greenshot works, which is a problem.
That is a problem. Usually, it just when you hit your print screen key, it just like pops up.
Yeah, it's not doing that for some reason. So maybe it's a it problem, not a me problem.
It happens for me sometimes too. I get what you mean.
Is this what they call a skill issue?
Works on my machine.
Oh, I love what works on my machine.
I'm all about Windows Shift S, which is the snip tool. And you can select screen regions and so.
It's what I use for almost everything. It's just.
But that's what Greenshot does, but you don't have to hit 7 hotkeys when it works. That is.
Well, Screenshot takes. Well, that's using what, the Steam Screenshot.
Greenshot.
Greenshot's a separate program.
Oh.
Gives you many options for taking screenshots as well.
As a Greenshot program, we have many bonuses.
So true.
When are we playing the Stepwolf mod for Football Manager? Iceland just like.
Why are we playing the TNO mod for Football Manager?
No.
It has football in it though.
No.
We can all be football and nerds.
No.
Well, if we played football and banana, I would be quite worried. Because then Elbrack would find a way to kill me in the first session.
He's never going to forgive that.
Oh, have I accidentally dug up some Bernard drama?
I'm really proud of Elbrack for that.
It's not really drama. It's just a thing I bring up every time anyone mentions Ambanar around me as an excuse.
I had to do it. If I let you live, you would have killed me.
Have I ever killed anyone in a Paradox game? Is there any evidence of this?
Well, the problem is you're an adventurer, right? Well, pretty close to me. And either I live or you live. I don't think we could have lived together.
What's the code for fucking Mbappe?
You have to be subscribed to Comic.
Carm Mbappe. When you're
I've been using my Prime sub on Mbappe on Comic for like 2 years now, and I finally got this emote for my troubles.
I'm not making the effort to get that. Sorry.
But you see, Oblet, now that you've chatted in here, I have followed you. You're done for.
Fuck, no. Stop following me around. Be followed. Stop following me.
It's okay. I also followed Ito and Habeas.
I mean, you should be careful following me. That means, like, someday I might, like, in a fever dream, do like a, I don't know, COVID riddled Dark Souls randomizer, like I did that one time.
That sounds
Lol.
fucking hilarious. Let's go.
It was certainly a display of something.
I hate how Football Manager handles copy paste because you can never be sure. It always fucks it up. And fucked me up because I accidentally put the same coach for 2 positions I wanted to hire. Because
You fool.
I literally have to hit like Control C 10 times on Football Manager text just to make sure it actually copied it.
I can't wait for 10 minutes from now.
So true. What if you could wait, though?
Impossible.
I sacked my entire under-19 coaching staff.
What, it's like the inmates running the asylum now.
They're all terrible.
I still need more people to sign so that I can go and ask my board for more people. I can't ask for more coaches and scouts until I have all my coach and scout positions filled.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Well, well, well.
Alright, I was going to keep doing that every time someone joined until I responded, so glad I was saved on the second time.
You're welcome.
Okay, Carmack. So Visk, about that agreement we made where you loan me your best player for no wages.
Well, I don't
Mr.
remember
Green.
that, but if you say it happened, I guess I'll have to trust you.
Dude, I want to figure out how to make my triangle offense work, but I think it's too insane.
Greetings.
Hey, Cecil.
Hey, Cecil.
I wish that it had been 28 days that I could send this mediocre striker who's costing me £20,000 a week wages and back from his loan.
Have you tried
Terminate
having
it.
him killed?
That's what I'm doing in 28 days.
You're having him decapitated?
I'm having him fucking terminated.
Target terminated.
Hmm. I see.
I have better things to do with £20,000 a week than paying a mediocre striker.
I don't have anyone in on loan, which is a problem.
Also, this guy's
Got
on
my
loan
loan
from
still.
Ren. So
I'm
it's
gonna watch out
actually
with
You
lots of points.
loan
Oh,
James
well.
Lisa Loki?
no, we loaned Serhu Girassi.
Oh, he's shite.
He's
I forgot he's on your team. That was part of.
he's mediocre. He's actually okay for my team because my team is terrible, but he just costs so much fucking money.
God.
I think I'm
Who
just
the
gonna go.
fuck gave this guy a £20,000 a week contract?
Probably Thierry, am I?
Oh, all right. I have more money in my budget than I thought. I was thinking to myself, I might just go over budget and have the, board get mad at me so I can make all my signings.
Also, I do have an $8.5 million optional future fee on him, so
Ooh,
that's definitely getting exercised.
thank God it's not mandatory. All right, now I am watching both.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Sorry about that. Apologies. That was my alarm going off at the exact same time.
One of the classic moves.
It's my alarm to remind me that it's football.
Mm-hmm.
But
Correct.
Habeas, how do you know what the time is?
I think
How
it's
does
because
he
he's
not
just like
know
a
what time
conscious
it is?
entity that has some awareness of existence around itself.
That seems
How could
unlikely.
anyone possibly figure out what the time is for the game?
It's a great impression of a total moron that you're doing there, Rito.
What
Nice.
impression?
Impression.
You don't have a
You're not
constant
supposed to be the
internal
one that
clock?
says that.
You don't have a perpetual internal clock that's just telling you the exact time at every single moment?
Yes.
I have an external clock. It's called a watch.
Honestly, I think I do have an internal clock that's telling me the time at every moment. I've had some fucking frightening
Yes,
wakes
everyone
up with no
does.
alarm at the exact perfect time. So sure.
As a kid, my clock radio broke, and I used to wake up to the relay clicking when it tried to fire up the radio or the alarm.
I mean, I will say every time that I'm about to ping Ito again to get him into a burger game, he shows up. So
Okay, hold on. I just discovered that one of my fitness coaches is a better goalkeeping coach than my goalkeeping coach.
Cool.
Lamau.
What the fuck?
He's shite.
he considered firing them and trying again.
I am considering that, yes.
I
There's
will
also
say
a weird bug with my version of the game. I go to bid several $100 million on Holland, and my board just keeps telling me no.
Oh, well, you see, in Germany, clubs are actually fan owned. So what's actually happening is your fans don't want Haaland because he's not very good.
They're anti-Holland.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
You should really be getting Josh Coburn.
How do you get a fan base mostly consisting of corporate fans?
No clue. We've only just. It's a new feature for this edition.
Bayern
So
Munich
what
is
it
right
actually
there.
does, who
I
knows?
don't know what the problem is.
Also, I know none of you were in a position to appreciate it. But I did play, I believe it was about 5 minutes of Round Ball Rock. While I was setting stuff up.
Quick question: what is Round Ball Rock?
That is the NBA on NBC theme song.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Uhu, I have a question
Song's
for you
actually-
specifically. If Round Ball Rock comes on in the club, how quick are you moving to the dance floor?
Dude, I'm there.
Okay, then
Like,
I'm
that
for
song is goated.
I'm pro this.
But is it
No
sauce?
further question.
Least
It's
believable
got the
part of that
sauce.
is a Mapgoon in a club.
Coated with the sauce, in fact.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna assume it means you want some kind of delicious meal, a succulent Chinese dinner or something.
I always want a
Yes.
delicious meal, Cecil.
I
Yeah,
want a
I often
delicious
like to
Chinese
have-
meal.
I like to have non-delicious meals so that I appreciate the delicious meals more.
You know what?
Fair.
There is something to say for
3
that.
days of the week, I just eat gruel to punish myself in the name of the Lord.
What the heck?
That's right, everyone. I'm coming out as Protestant.
I don't know.
No.
You can fast as a
Fucked up
Catholic.
if true.
Get back in the
Fasting is
club.
not eating gruel. Is different.
Lent, motherfucker.
Lent
Suppose
isn't
it does
real.
qualify as a
Don't
grueling
see those
deal.
Protestant fuckers doing Lent.
Lent is incredibly real.
Lent is powerful and my friend, but also my enemy at the same time.
I mean, Lent is definitely real when the bank comes and asks for their money back.
No, that's
Okay,
borrowing.
moving right past that.
He tries to make that joke every year, and every year
that
it,
is
it
not
meets
true.
quiet.
Oh yeah,
I think that's the first time I've ever told that joke to my wife,
You
actually.
should tell it next Lent, whenever that is.
Anyway, it's time to continue, nerds.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Now you actually have a minute.
No,
still?
No,
still
there's
have
a
it.
minute left. I
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
refuse
up.
to
It
It
continue
just
until
hit
then.
6 p.m. and
now
it is
it's
time
6
for the
p.m.
penguin on top of your television to
Right,
tell
I'm
you to
gonna
fucking
ping
continue.
Slim personally.
Okay, well, I'm
and
gonna
say,
finish what I'm doing.
Important news.
Fuck game start.
Noonan sacked by Cincinnati.
Good. I
Noonan.
said kill him. Execute it.
You don't rate him.
He's shite. Yeah. I've always said Noonan. He's like the anti Pep Guardiola.
You can tell he's shite because he's managing in the MLS.
That too. He's also got a
Don't
head full of
say
hair, which is a sign of weakness.
There's
It's
a character
it's
limit
a
for
football
people's
weakness.
nicknames?
Hello to Cthulhu Dreams and Verdun, both of whom love hitting the button continue.
I'm signing people. Go away.
They also
Been
love
here for
watching
20 minutes.
twitch.tv/Elbrand.
Yeah,
How are
be
you still
fucking
finding
learners,
people?
motherfucker.
Actually, yeah, no,
Come on.
that sounds fake. Kick Cthulhu from the game.
Oh, I see this. The meme is coming back. It's returning.
I believe no one told Cthulhu that signing players is against the rules.
Force
I'm not signing players. I'm
all.
signing staff.
That's
even
actually
more
super
fucked up.
illegal.
Force
yeah.
continue all.
Oh, it begins.
There's a button now where you can request a
Brr.
break.
I want it to be clear. You had your slow session, everybody. I will expect you to pick up the pace.
Oh shit, Hertha
Thank you,
Berlin
Cthulhu, for serving as the educational example.
going for Mohamed Diamandi. He's pretty good.
I wish I knew who Janino was.
He's one of the greatest footballers ever. That's it mostly.
But is he white?
It's up to interpretation.
Wow.
Also, although I know which Janino you're talking about, you might need to specify.
It is a common name in both
It's
Brazil and Middlesbrough.
truly basically the same place if you think about it.
There's a scout
Better
named
play.
Jai Gascoigne. Is he related to?
It's a very
Paul?
common name.
Oh.
I would also
Oh,
mention
what,
that
he's actually
Paul
willing to leave
Gascoigne
now?
is not related to Father Gascoigne from Bloodborne too. If you're thinking that, it's merely coincidence.
I would point out also that a Janino Paulista is available as a staff member.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's an unemployed general manager at the moment.
Why do I have 20 central defenders?
Good
Because
question.
defense wins championship.
So true.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. If you play 3 at the back, 20 defensive defenders is that's just like what 4? No, that's
That's still almost 7 full sets of 3. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. It's just 7 sets of 3. It's perfect.
Listen, if you're playing 5 at the back with 5 centre backs, it's actually a very reasonable amount.
Even then, you still might want to trim like 5 of them.
No, we're still waiting on Cthulhu. Interesting. He's off signing, making offers to all these kids.
Yeah, that's all failed, so I'm now signing scouts instead.
Force continue?
I am looking forward to the Force Continuing Cthulhu session.
Oh, but why do you have so much fucking money?
You mean every session?
I'm usually pretty quick. Like,
Is it? Is it? If it were quick, you'd be done by now. IMO.
I just signed
no,
like
usually
7
pretty quick.
coaches during this time.
I
Yeah,
negotiated 2 contracts in this check.
The problem is the
Oh my
interface is just
I negotiated 3
unbelievably slow for
contracts.
me. So
I've
just
done
looked
nothing on this
at
deck,
how much I'm
but
paying my players.
Works on
I've
my
done
machine.
nothing.
I do
Yeah,
love a
I've-
good works on my machine.
I
Can anyone
actually
remember
did
where
higher
the
9 stuff.
Can anyone remember where the media handling style is in the view editor thing?
It's in
The
information.
media handling style is in Who Fucking Cares?
It's really important.
It's under information.
Only
Oh,
important if
don't-
you try hard. It's
I
also
can't-
not really important right now while everyone's waiting for you to continue.
Oh god, I'm trying to hire staff, man. Jesus.
We're all trying to
Get
find
staff
staff,
on the door.
nerd.
Oh, you mean for searching?
Yeah, in the search screen. You can add it as a column, I just can't remember how. If I just go
General.
import license.
General, it's under
Okay.
general.
Give me more coaches.
No.
No.
I should hit continue before I do anything else.
That's correct. Cool kids hit continue, then look for work. Unless that work is in fact time sensitive, like a contract negotiation, in which case do not hit continue.
Who wants to send me money so I can add a B team to my club?
Nobody. Nobody wishes to send you money.
Give me money.
I will
Make
send
a
you
great
money
youth
in
player,
exchange
that's
for your good players.
But I need those.
Money can be exchanged for talent.
Goods and
slots.
Players and services.
Players are both
Give
a
me
good and a
money,
service,
no
so they're
particular
double valued.
reason. Just give me money.
I'm pretty sure
can't
players
believe
are
you
actually
guys are so
services
slow at
rather than
hitting
goods.
continue right now.
If your players are goods, you're probably breaking some laws.
I mean, we kind of treat them that way.
I mean, the players are definitely the goods. They are the
mean, we
product
do.
being sold.
Our players are independent contractors. They set their own hours.
I mean, it'd be crazy, right? If, like, imagine this with me, everyone. Just come on a journey with me. Imagine if there was, say, a gigantic company in the entertainment industry. They made billions of dollars every year, you know, complete monolith of its industry. But all of the people doing the entertaining, they were all considered independent contractors. And they had to do their own travel to each event.
They had to pay for their travel when it is by car.
Yeah,
That sounds like quite a lot of work to wrestle with, to be honest.
yeah, it's quite interesting. You know, they don't have health insurance, but they have an extremely dangerous job. What if I told you that this fantasy is our reality? And the technocrats and bureaucrats of the World Wrestling Entertainment Company get away with this still.
Yeah, you're making
Well,
that up.
Fucked up if true.
Nah, that sounds
I
like
believe you.
But
Wait a
thankfully,
minute! Wait a minute! Fucking Vince McMahon is fucking actually trying to return.
Oh yeah, you didn't believe the article I posted?
No,
Somehow Vince
recall,
McMahon has returned.
I was napping while this Wall Street Journal article dropped.
Yeah.
Didn't he only retire because his his wife was like a senator or some shit?
No, this was a
I wish
more
he wanted to
recent.
be.
No.
This was a more recent retirement where he was accused credibly of sexual assault
Well,
by
no.
like 20 different people.
Specifically,
Oh.
he was found to have spent like $13 million of company funds on hush money.
Yeah, because he can't keep his dick in his pants.
Damn.
It was that kind of hush money, right?
Yes.
Just double checking.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really aware of any other kind of hush money, to be honest. It's kind of an
Oh, cool.
exclusive industry.
Thanks, Gabe. Since the squad planner is an internal resource, moving players up and down will affect their happiness.
I mean, that's good.
It's a good warning because
It is very funny,
every
though.
other thing in this game will randomly affect the happiness.
You know what's randomly affecting my happiness?
The fact that
Wait,
you haven't
wait.
continue.
Yeah, you're one of the people that hasn't continued.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the rogue Pep Guardiola instance is as
Yeah,
a hang up.
I'm just making sure that these fuckers are gonna go, you know? I'm just keeping an eye on them. Seems they clearly can't be trusted.
Don't care didn't ask plus L plus ratio. Okay, try.
I don't have any control over who my ass man plays in the friendlies, right?
None.
That's what I thought.
No. If you set your
think you
ass
do.
man to tell you what, no, you don't. If you set your ass man to tell you, to recommend your
Right.
you can know who they're going to play, but they're gonna play who they're gonna play.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna like completely fuck it up by. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to do any work.
That
Dieseltron and
does
Cthulhu
not mesh
Dream.
with my experience, but I'm
sure.
not gonna
There's a
argue
fake
about it.
continuum about it.
My God. See, so you uncontinued.
Yeah, I just because it said it was fake, so no, whatever.
No.
Stop. I'm gonna apply on that CF Montreal job.
Do not.
In real life?
In real life, yeah.
No. Well, no. I think Oblet should.
I will consider that counter offer, but I need to free up budget stuff first, so I'll come back to you on it.
Huh, I seem to be a little frozen.
Ah, damn it, Mains.
Works on my machine.
And Leverkusen.
Want money over the course of 7,000 years. Jesus.
Why not?
Oh wow. I was in the squad screen, clicked on the staff screen, and it took about 15 seconds before it switched.
That's fun. Hello, Slim. Nice of you to join us. You haven't missed much.
Hello, I'm late.
That's correct.
Executed.
Hey,
You did miss some decent bits though.
Can we roll it back?
No.
To be fair, we've only progressed about 4 in-game hours.
Hey,
Because
This is not like Vicky 3 where if you miss it, you should be executed.
I offered contracts to like 7 coaches. I did a lot.
I do think it's funny the real time, like the perfectly scaled real time Football Manager game.
Yeah, it's great. Football life, they call it.
Diesel.
Imagine how much time Oblet will have to write his LP now.
Oh, 1 second.
Force
Musa
considering
Diaby is
Oh, Oblet, is there the speaking of writing and Oblet, there is. It's just the Thunderdome 2023 thread.
What about it?
There's not a secret extra Thunderdome.
Like there's nothing else. There's just that thread in Creative Convention. That's the thing to follow.
I mean, all the stories are posted there. Yeah, I mean, there's like a Discord and shit. I mean, are you entering? Or are you just...
I think he's just stalking you.
I'm gonna stalk for a little bit and then maybe consider.
Well, yeah, cool. Lurk it.
Hey guys,
no, we'll call it lurking. We're calling it stalking now.
Hey guys, I think I might need to quit and rejoin. I'm frozen here.
Pathetic.
1 sec.
But yeah, I'm
looking at his stream and he is indeed frozen on the stream, so just check out.
I'm going to follow it a little bit and then maybe.
All the stories are there. You need an all the year's stories are there. People clip them out at the end of the year if they're trying to publish them. Some people worry about like first publication rights shenanigans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, like I snip out anything from a thread at the end of the year if I'm going to use it. But there's an archive that somebody made, so you can get an account.
Vince is electing himself into former. Yeah, no, I saw that archive because I did see that thread and was like, all right, this I presume is the new thread for the new year.
Yep. I was judging last week. I'm probably not in this week.
Which
I've literally posted crits in there if you want to see how I crit.
I have to make a quick check. All right, yes. Because I was reminded when the OP's replacement avatar was getting uploaded.
Well,
I have a quick question with the game. Is anyone else not able to like see anything on the squad planner, or at least on the individual positions for your squad planner?
You have to.
I'm not either. Yeah.
No, I even when I ask my assistant to do stuff, they don't like nothing.
Yeah, I had the same thing, Vest.
Okay.
I don't
Works
see
on finals.
anything, but frankly, I don't care about the squad planner. I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
And it is
I
have-
played a
I
whole
think it's
season
cool.
without it. I don't see why I need it.
I haven't used it yet. It just gets in the way of the squad depth report. That's the thing that actually annoys me. Is I just want the
Yes.
squad depth report.
Yes. Where is the squad depth report?
I mean, it's on the squad planner,
It's
but
literally squad planner report. Oh,
Yeah, but that's one extra click.
That is an extra clip.
That's my point.
So why did they turn it sideways?
My club only has fitness coaches, no other coaches. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just run us
that's
all to the
good.
ground.
You want to run?
Owned.
Looks like I might have a Steam problem. I can't seem to connect to Steam.
Oh, that seems bad.
I also appear to be offline on Steam.
At least it makes it easier to hire.
It's probably
Yeah,
Maker's Time.
save is a good idea.
I think it might be like a Steam servers issue.
Seems like Steam is down,
Oh, wait.
boys.
Looks
Yeah,
like
Steam maintenance.
I saw
no.
the save
Steam
happen.
maintenance is Tuesdays.
Could be special Steam maintenance. Maybe
Well, I
Gabe
have
dropped
no
the ham
connection,
sandwich on the
so-
servers.
Mine just
also
came back
download.
up, so it might just be a temporary thing.
Gabe dropped a ham sandwich on the server.
All right. Hey, I've got some good news. I've got 3 additional coaches to replace with actual coaches and not ass men or specialist coaches.
Haha, yes.
I've skirted the wage limits by just hiring 5 assistant managers.
That's how honestly that actually does make sense.
Wait, is there a limit?
No, they just count as one of your coach slots. So you
Oh,
can
excellent.
actually, like, if you have a weird situation where you can pay ass men loads and coaches little, you can sign ass men instead. Last game I had a gimmick where I had 3, and they just took different press conferences.
All right, I've got great news, folks. Stefan Lehner, his contract is off the books. I have gained 2.1 million euros. He has gone to Real San Sebastian.
Congrats. Jim, if you are going for an ass man's only build, this is your reminder to check your staff responsibilities and make sure the right ones are doing the right things. The important things I can think about,
Doing
well,
the right things.
for example, like, the stars rating. The stars rating is done by one staff guy.
Oh yeah.
So you have to select. That's the one I was going to say is the most important. A lot of the rest are really just like abstracted for memes. But you want to know who it is that's telling you who your players are and what they're good at, and ideally it should be the best one at that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if any of this stuff matters, frankly.
I mean, a few points of judging ability and potential can be very relevant. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like they'll still roughly be right in average.
Let me check my performance analyst. Let's see if they're actually good at analyzing. Oh my god.
All right, I'm back connected and Oh, it's all good
Seems
on my end.
really hard to get good performance analysts. Like anyone with over 15 wants like $1 billion.
And honestly, they deserve it.
Ooh,
They
and
they
Michael Jordan.
they look at they
Yeah,
do
2
they
seconds.
do
Oh,
the
it's the Leon crew.
they do
They
the
look at
toughest
numbers.
job on earth. There's no job more physically taxing than looking at spreadsheets all day.
It sucks. I would never do it, not for $1 million.
Really?
Yes. I do
I
it for
do
2
find it
million.
very annoying that the wages you can offer like get changed based on other contracts you have outstanding that you're offering. Like I understand that it sort of makes
It's
sense, but you can offer
inconvenient.
whatever transfer fee you
Yeah,
want
2
under the
seconds. I'm just
assumption that you will be
literally
able to free up
negotiating.
the money.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That
have
is
must
a little annoying.
respond buttons.
Oh, Ida's gone to
What's
work.
the
I
name
guess.
of the star rating
Like
responsibility oblit?
I
Let me
tanked in
look it
negotiation
up
because
for
I
you
couldn't
one sec.
offer enough money.
You say you don't remember?
I'm just looking it up because it's one of those ones where I know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's
hang on,
provide player
responsibilities. Yeah,
reports.
advice and reports provides player reports. The other ones
Oh, okay.
looked forward are provides youth development information, which is built off the same kind of stuff. You may find your director of football is doing it, where you want your head of youth development to do it.
Okay, there you go.
And
The
remember,
most fucked thing about Xbox Game Pass is that none of the filters, you can't install any mods basically. So like none of the filters.
No, you absolutely can. You
You
can.
can.
It doesn't do.
It's-
It doesn't use Workshop.
It just it doesn't hold your hand.
It just imports the stuff
Slim.
into the relevant folders. You'd have to do it manually, but that's how you
No,
have to
but
do it.
like
anyway.
it
It's like old
locks those
school.
folders. Did you install any mods?
I didn't know that.
Oh fuck! Oh no! So it stores the stuff in. Okay, yeah. Game Pass likes to hide the game files
on their offer.
locked inside Windows.
Yeah, man.
Which is really smart in case a dev gets security breached or something. Really smart. Oh fuck! I kept forgetting that. Yeah, but there is a way to views and stuff like that. Some of the smaller stuff, you can import it because you can search into your documents and whatnot for the.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't want to.
It's locally
Why
stored.
are you playing on your Xbox?
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You can play on your PC.
Well, Verdant, why are you playing on a Pentium 2 with Club Penguin running in the background?
Damn.
Go on, Cecil.
It's Verdant. It's
microphone-
Verdant, not. It's Verdant. Verdant isn't playing on a like Windows 95 laptop, trying to play real video games like
And
our
it's
good
not-
friend Mr. Algiers.
I'm sorry, It's not even Pentium 2. It's Celeron.
I was approving a sale. I was
Judge-
making an extra. I was making a cool 110,000 euros. 110,000 euros.
Judge
You
not
motherfucker, I'll
other
kill
people's
you.
battle stations, lest your battle station be judged. I'm just
Also,
saying.
Ito, since you're
Yeah.
you're back here, Ito, you're back here for a second. Let me tell you, Vince McMahon's bringing back the forehead guy.
Oh, cool! I love the forehead guy.
Wait, the forehead. Who's the forehead guy? Is this the
Uh,
guy?
There's a WWF executive who's got a weird giant forehead.
Yeah, he's the forehead guy. I hope Vince fires all the people Triple H brought back.
There
after
was a
he
guy
left.
named Russo or Rusev who was like apparently bad for wrestling.
There was Vince Russo, who
Who's the guy who
not-
ran wrestling like a little fiefdom and ruined it for a lot of people for a long
Oh,
time?
I'm glad you asked that's Vince McMahon.
Everyone who's ever run a
No,
wrestling
aside from
company.
Vince McMahon. Everyone hates Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon likes Vince McMahon.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
Vince
not true.
Russo got his start working for Vince McMahon, and then he did some crazy shit in WCW.
Vince Russo's career trajectory is funny because he started as a magazine writer, a magazine editor who cannot
read,
who does not understand the English language.
He also doesn't understand
Okay,
food.
this is not wrestling. Why would a person join the Saudi league for 15 euros a week? Or 15K a week? Why? What's the idea?
Someone has kidnapped their family.
It's
His
not that
stats
bad
aren't
of a league.
terrible.
It's a very average league that has a lot of money. So
No,
mean,
he
obviously-
could make it in like a real league. Like he has like the stats for it.
I don't know. Maybe he just wants some however.
What the fuck? A network connection
Maybe
is
his
required to
reseller just
play
being paid
Football
under the
Manager
table.
online. What?
Yeah, there are
Oh yeah, there have been weird
retired
outages.
from hands-on positions.
Just
For
give
some
it a
reason,
sec.
Steam thinks I'm offline.
Yeah. There's been an issue we just had where Steam seems to be having a rolling disconnect. So but it came up real quick, about like 1 minute or so.
Okay, yeah. Right now I have no connection. I wonder if I should restart the game or just wait. Like once.
Just connect with the game name and password.
No, it won't even let me do that.
No, but he's having the same trouble I just had.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You click join online game and it doesn't even let you get to the menu. It's like, no, you need to have internet, you fool.
That's new.
Yeah.
And bad.
So is your like you have your Steam's friend list up? Does it say disconnected at the top?
Yeah.
All right, that's what happened to
Maybe
me.
have
It
to wait.
just have to wait for it to unf itself.
Yeah,
A reboot probably is not going to hurt.
It's
It
not
might
gonna
take
make
just
any
as long.
But you
Restart
need to spend
computer
the
or
time
restart
anyway.
game, restart Steam.
I just
Just
sold
try
Jonathan
restarting Steam.
Ta to Bayern for 8.5 million plus extras.
That
Sorry,
sounds like a bad deal.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
like
There
a
we go.
really bad deal.
He got very mad at me,
What is this? A deal for clowns?
so I had no choice.
I would have definitely tried to negotiate a little
It's
bit
going
more.
up to 11 million. It's depending on him playing it all. So
It's still really low though.
Oh wait, who did you sell?
yeah, Jonathan Ta. He got.
I mean,
very
he's really
pissy.
good.
I know, but he got super pissy at me.
That's all right.
Just let him
Meh.
be pissy.
Just let him be
Yeah.
mad.
You can just let him be mad somehow.
Hey, Fry signed a new contract.
Look, if he
Or you
doesn't
send him out on
recognize,
loan for a year, and then he comes back and he's forgotten about it.
he didn't recognize my strategic vision.
In my single player game, I pissed off my club captain by immediately trying to sell him, and then by January he forgot about it.
I can't believe I can't believe I have 3 good players who are injured.
How much
based
time
on-
did I lose, by the way?
Not much.
3? Wow, you're lucky.
I'm just wondering how much the AI might have fucked up things.
I mean,
I
it's,
don't think
it's,
it's
Literally
not how this
nothing
works.
is happening.
The AI
anymore.
won't do anything for you unless you've told it to do stuff,
It's ultimately
even if
very
you're
passive.
not connected.
Okay.
We've
We've
literally
actually advanced literally 2 days.
I'm
Speaking
in
of which, who'd love a continue?
30 minutes. I'm gonna leave to go to work, right? And then the session will end in 2 hours. And you know what will have happened? There's nothing will have happened because it's
I
still
know.
preseason.
Somebody
People don't hit continue.
People do need to continue, or I'm going to start hitting continue.
I look forward to you hitting just
Capable of
continue
continuing
on
the
our
whole-
behalf.
And I just had to issue on my.
Hey, we advanced a whole half hour of in-game time.
Yeah, amazing.
It's time to do it again.
My guys keep getting injured.
I clicked it.
Starting to think I should just impose the timer.
My most valuable player got a red injury, and I was
Like,
scared.
Yeah,
people
the
are
imposing
gonna
timer
need to
sounds
be
great. Impose the
much
timer.
better about it if we're gonna keep up any type of reasonable pace.
I mean, if you impose the timer, people will just keep doing actions to extend it, and then you'll be very sad.
Doesn't the timer just force continue after a bit?
No, it force continues you if you're idle.
Oh, that's
Does anyone seem very idle in this game?
which is yes.
Definitely, I'm convinced some of you fuckers are just idle. Just sitting
No,
there.
the
staring.
people who are
I'm pretty
me
idle
and
because I'm
Steve
waiting
Skull.
for everyone else to hit continue because I can't do
See?
anything.
Well, listen, here's what's actually happening, okay? 5 or 6 people are trying to finish up some stuff they already queued up, and that's why we keep stopping for 4 or 5 people. When it goes to 14 like this, that means it's a real stop. So if people could just get their utterly pointless staff signings out of the way, maybe we'll get to play the game at some point.
Nah, probably not.
But I'm sure that getting a guy with like 18 scouting instead of 17 will really change people's fortune. So
One thing that's also happening to
Pros hired
people
by
is that we're
personality,
all
maybe.
recruiting the same person, and so then we have to go find new people, which is just
well, no, we're
gonna
not all
happen early
doing
on.
it because we would all be stopping if that were the case. It's
Yeah,
5
we're not
people
all doing it. Some of us are just, don't need to find literally the best possible person for every role.
Well, I mean, like 5 or 6
Or
people are
they-
fighting over poor Gilmar.
Did it in the very slow session we already did.
Are they actually doing that though? I don't fucking care. It's time to hit continue. Cthulhu, Zanny, and Cecil.
Jim,
Oh, I
unveil
thought I
your
had.
powers. I need them now.
There we go.
Well, Zanny has just joined, and maybe it has to click through things. Cecil is no excuse.
I'm okay.
I don't even have that excuse actually.
We just have to get through preseason. This
Look,
happened in the first game too.
First,
Once we get through preseason, I promise it'll be fun. But
as
until
the
then, it's
season
gonna be very
progresses,
angry.
I will unleash Jim more and more. So consider
My
yourselves warned.
my scouts want me to sign Nicholas Koza for like 3 million.
Okay.
Do not ask our opinion on it.
I don't know who that is.
No,
so-
no. I don't want to. He's barely passable by our standards.
Okay,
There's
so
no way.
why do we need to hear
Why are
about
you
it?
telling
Yeah,
us this?
I'm
Zanny,
having a conversation.
Zanny, you're doing the thing that you do in the text chat where you talk about stuff that can only be interesting to you. In an attempt to jumpstart a conversation that no one really wants to have.
Just wail and moan and suffer like the rest of us as we die.
Zanny, I appreciate you. You just have to realize
We're all
everyone's
happy
pissed
fight.
off. We're not advancing, so that was the time to share, basically.
Also, there's like 15 people
Yeah,
here,
there's
so
just
we
a lot of
all
people,
tell
so-
everyone else about
But it's-
who our scouts are recommending. It's gonna be
It's got,
a lot of.
as long as one other person is going to laugh, though, I think it's good.
I think it's just that like they want me to spend 4 times my transfer budget on someone who's barely passable.
The thing
by our
is that
standards.
your
Yeah,
scouts
but
are
that's
just
every scout report for every player at the same time.
yeah, like
Is
they're going to
Eintracht
recommend
Frankfurt-
tons of people to you that you can't afford or that aren't
Is
good enough.
Eintracht Frankfurt a human player?
Yes.
Everyone is a
Okay.
player
who-
except for Wolfsburg in the top 3.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh
who's
no,
getting
and
recently.
oh no, wait, that's just the
I'll
score,
sign
right?
him up.
Realistically, Wolfsburg is top 4.
Listen,
Yeah.
if Frankfurt is competing for a staff guy, don't compete against them.
Wolfsburg came 12th last season.
If you see Frankfurt going after somebody you want, you lost them. It's that simple.
Oblit.
Yeah, because they're in the fucking Champions League. That's why Shelter was going to sign with you instead of me.
Exactly. So just don't bother.
Offer him more money, fool. All
Oblit.
right, Verdi and
I
Pizza.
literally did. Okay, I know I probably shouldn't have like done this, but I
I'm
just
doing a
wanted to see
contract
what would happen.
negotiation with,
I
Verdi.
offered him like 4 times as much money as you, and he still picked you. So it's literally impossible for me to get him.
Look, feels bad, man.
Hey, Oblit.
Yes, Cecil.
Would you be interested in selling Christoph Baumgartner?
No.
Okay.
He's
Then I will
kind of
not continue
he's
the
central
sentence.
this year. Come back to me next year, and maybe, but not this year.
All right. Well, I'll shortlist him for next year.
Cecil, would you like to buy Davy Selke off of me?
Is this Saliki?
No, this is not James E. Slokey. This is David Selke, who is not.
David's yet to find a James Lee Slicky.
Davy Selke. He's really, really good, I promise.
What's his position?
It's a striker.
Too many.
Fuck.
All right, another successful operation.
He
Good
is
transfer for everyone.
he is very
Cecil,
fast.
Go your mother. Could you please hit continue?
I hit
Does-
continue.
Does anybody need a pace merchant?
No.
I need a pace merchant. I will take
Bro, I
him on loan
think-
for free.
I think my AI made an offer for somebody
Yeah.
or something.
Sorry,
I noticed I had a bid for a Hoffenheim guy.
No, this is.
Is it for your twos?
This is your twos manager. Will try and sign players for the twos specifically.
not
But
got-
you
I
can
mean-
cancel them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like to leave it on.
My
and leave
twos
yourself
manager
behind
better
one.
not have made a $1.5 million offer when my transfer budget's less than $1 million.
Dude,
probably
that's what I'm
do.
saying. My guy was trying to offer somebody for 1.3 mil. It's
You
like,
should fire
dude, I
him.
got 4 million.
Just fire him.
Yeah,
That'll show him.
execute them.
Yeah,
Or
that
at least take the
does
commission
sound
back.
like
Yeah,
like
but
a
also fire
fireable
them.
offense.
Or
I
hire
did-
me
I
as
think
your
actually-
manager, and then it'll be funny.
Who's Leverkusen?
Leverkusen
Cecil.
is Cecil.
Oh, that. All right. If you're Leverkusen, Cecil, get fucked.
I don't know how much people are worth. Okay.
I mean,
I'm just
watching
I'm
Joe
just
Skelly,
saying
and
get
that's
fucked
insult.
in general.
Oh, okay. It's not to me. It's to the team.
Skelly's quite
It's-
good.
It's buying people from players year one.
Oh,
Get
well,
fucked.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought You needed
What's
money.
wrong with that?
So you can do whatever you
Well,
want.
do business, yeah.
Karma
Like,
can feel
Dark's
however he
allowed to tell you to get fucked.
Yeah,
Right?
It's
you know,
okay. It's
He's allowed
okay.
to
Look,
tell you.
look. If you don't
There's
want, no,
nothing
I will
actually
not
wrong.
bother you in the future. Don't worry, I won't bother you. It's
this
done.
is my response to every player who's like, "Hey, can I buy somebody?"
Yeah. Like, there's not really many good reasons to sell actually good players.
Comic is doing the classic football autarky.
All right,
Yeah.
Cecil, if there's anyone on my team you want to buy, feel free to make
What's
an
your
offer.
team? Because I know you're fire sailing it.
I'm not actually fire sailing it. I probably should, but I don't have enough confidence in my
Albrecht
ability
and
to
whoever
figure
Manfred
out
van der
which
Klook.
players are worth keeping. So
You know who's definitely not worth
I-
keeping for you? Oscar Gluck. You shouldn't bother.
You should. Someone
Don't
should loan me
worry,
some
I'm sure he's
players.
gonna fucking sign with you.
We'll see.
Loan me some players.
No offers, but they're wanted.
Yeah, I do wish that. Wish the
But seriously,
players.
Cecil, if there is anyone on my team that you want for some reason,
Which team is yours?
Hertha Berlin.
All right. I'll look at it.
I probably shouldn't have sold all of my right backs, huh? That was
No,
that
that
was
was
probably a
unwise.
mistake.
That does
That-
seem like a mistake.
yeah, that was
yeah.
that seems like
Just-
a very short-sighted.
That's kind of like a thing to
Just
It
play a
is being
tactic.
right
No,
back.
just
Just
play a
like, get rid
tactic
of these
without
guys.
fullbacks. Just play
Yeah.
tactic without fullbacks.
Yeah,
Right,
three
that's
back.
overrated. Just retrain one of your right wingers to play it.
I could do that with like Ritsu Doan.
No, just play with wide midfielders.
Oh my god.
Or did you just do that as a laugh?
No, that was just I just put him in all your faces. I clicked the you have to
Oh.
say no to this button because I'm an animal.
Interesting.
That confused me for a minute too.
Well, because I looked at him and I saw like a bunch of you do have him shortlisted, so I figured it was a quicker way to let you know in the chaos that he was available.
Also, dear Weeder, Ceciltron.
I'm trying to do scouting,
Oh,
and
could you
it's
please
difficult. It's
remember
difficult to
do
keep
not
up with
do
you
the last
guys.
one every time.
No, I'm trying my best, but I'm
Well, my
actually trying to do scouting, and I have to learn how to do it.
Kind of
Yeah,
wish I could have
the
two
system in 23
instances
is new.
of
Just don't
FM
scout.
loaded at
Let
the same
agents
time.
tell you that their players are transfer listed, and just trust that the agents wouldn't lie to you.
Alternatively,
It's what I used to
I
say.
mean, what you should do is you should hit continue and then scout,
Yeah, it's
Yes.
not time
not the other
sensitive.
way around.
It's not like a contract or something where you would be completely justified.
The big,
Right, you're literally
the
just
big
tinkering with
difficulty. The big difficulty is getting to whatever Byzantine page I had found that I was looking at. Getting back to that page after a continue where it forces me to look at, I don't know, social media.
Well, think about
That's-
your,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
your training, Cecil. This is your
But,
training.
like, why don't you just hit the back
all have to do that.
button?
No, he's talking about when
It-
you
that
continue. and you
disables
drag down your
sometimes.
screens and stuff. It does not always work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Highly
You can,
unreliable.
Okay.
You'll find this out for yourself. Trust me. So he's got a
one
point
thing I
there.
would
We're all in
suggest
the same boat.
is if you're not very accustomed to scouting and you're afraid that you're going to slow things down or whatever, hire a really good director of football and then ask him to suggest players, and he will give you actual players.
Yeah, even when I
immediately.
have scouting going on, that's like a semi-frequent port of call for me.
You
Also
guys
for
had told
loans.
me that a director of football was a
You
waste
don't.
man.
You don't
need
actually need a
of
director of football to use that function. Just use that function without. You don't need someone in the job. You can do it. Just whoever is the best person in staff suggested.
See, this is staff dark arts, right? But actually, all of them are just collections of responsibilities, and the responsibility settings let you tinker with them considerably. So there's loads of things that you don't need a guy for officially. Or
I like hiring
people who can do
Well,
multiple jobs. Yeah, it still makes sense to have them all in the right place. And
I mean, I have an okay director of football, so I want to
like,
keep
you know,
him.
if you're poor, you can have a guy doing way more than his job title officially implies.
How do I get recommendations from him then?
Transfers. Director of football.
Yes.
Suggest transfer targets.
Yeah, it's in the most convenient place. Who's
And
this
he'll
guy?
he'll suggest guys for the specific roles and the positions that you're playing for your tactic.
Depending on what you click on the menu, obviously.
Yeah.
I just went through this whole thing of renegotiating 15 times with Real Madrid about some kid, and then the kid doesn't want to sign. Love it.
Hey, that's yeah. That, you know what? I'm happy. Hear how happy I am?
Damn.
Man. Wow, we're off to a strong start, people.
Yeah, this is some dark
No players
banter.
have been found.
Yeah, sometimes it just won't. So, like, you got to try around other positions. Be less specific about the roles. Sometimes just
Yeah.
go for players in the
Is
position.
it possible that the game needs a bit of time to accumulate information?
No, you're literally just asking him to draw from his existing knowledge of players.
So the secret sauce with the director of football is it's dependent on his actual player knowledge. So
Yeah,
like
that's a good point.
the country knowledge, not just his does he have 20 player potential,
Oh
20
god,
player
I
ability.
just
so a guy
remembered
who's
I now
got
have
lots of
like an
basic
additional
knowledge.
I have an
Best of
additional 2 million euros to spend on players.
Oh, look at Mr. fucking Moneybags here. Let's all beat him to death with hammers.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's
Don't
what
know who
the
you're
hammer
talking
is.
about.
Comic comic.
Oh yeah, that money, but that rich bastard. Fucking what a plastic.
Let's beat the
bunch of
shit out of
fucks.
him like he's a fucking coin block in Mario.
That sounds
Well,
good.
I'm not going to mention how much money I have now. Then.
I'll unite with you against the rich teams.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah,
poor
us poor bastards who are actually in Europe really got.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Scottish Wasteman alert.
Ooh.
His name is Obliterati.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Got him. I like how Oblet
That was
himself
just-
sounded excited. And then
yeah,
he
you got
was
my
like,
whole.
Yeah, because that used the magic words to get Olin excited. Scottish Wasteman.
That's the worst thing is that that's actually true.
See, Zanny, this is the key to conversation in preseason. You just have to be insulting people.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I'll name this player because there is a Scottish Wasteman that I found.
Ryan
His
Gold.
stat distribution is interesting. His name is Jay Henderson.
Oh, I know. That's funny.
Listen, if you want to see a real wasteman, Slim, a real Scottish wasteman individual,
You know, have you seen this guy?
have you seen Oliver Burke's stats in this game? He's currently injured for.
I don't know what you're
work
saying,
permit.
Jim. That's prime Scottish talent right there. 121 cap. 15 pace.
Oliver Burke, clearly a wasteman.
15
But he's clearly
acceleration.
just like a pace merchant type wasteman.
Got
Jay
great
Henderson's
natural
much more
wisdom.
interesting
It's
because
a
he can
fake
only
continue.
dribble and cross.
He likes he likes playing with the ball. He doesn't really care about the sport. He just likes.
Yeah, he's literally like a guy in
Wait a
high
second.
school.
It's another fake.
I'm
career,
really
by
good
the
at
way.
football.
Oliver Burke. Wait, Oliver Burke plays for me.
Yes, you have a load bearing Oliver Burke available to you. In
I
a few
considered
weeks.
first picking Werder Bremen for that guy.
Yeah, I
conviction.
noticed that he had pace 17. I was like,
Like, that's probably the fastest Scottish man alive.
There was a time in my life where I genuinely believed Oliver Burke was going to be the Scottish Gareth Bale.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, he was playing for Nottingham
No,
Forest.
you don't need to
He was
justify
very
anything.
good.
I've been there about 30 times now.
Literally no one will
I
sign
do
that.
love taking a second to forget how to spell Giannis Hadji's last name.
Lol. He's
4
very
letters. Like what?
Let's talk Giannis Hadji's agent.
He's injured.
He is injured. You can't sign him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's gonna drive down his value, and I'm not gonna buy him now. I'll buy him in January.
Ooh,
I'm thinking ahead.
tricksy ass shit.
Jed Spence used to be a Burrow guy, right?
Yes.
In a manner of speaking.
He
Who's on loan?
was contracted to Borough on loan to Forest, and then he got sold to Tottenham.
So right, I was trying to see if I could get
deal.
Tottenham to send him to me on loan because he's not good enough yet for the Premier League, certainly, but he could do a job for me at right wing. But nope, they want hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just to borrow him.
Yeah, the
honestly-
Premier League clubs just demand absurd loan fees now, is my experience.
I've noticed that, like, basically, I think all loan fees now they just want money.
People had too much fun having loans in the older versions of FM, so they decided to ruin that as well, but not
do
add
also
any,
think
any
they
good
have
new
got
features.
The loan fees
have got
go
more commercial
down.
time goes
The
on.
loan fees go down the closest to the end of the transfer window. So yeah, on deadline day, you can often still get them for free, but you have to wait until like halfway through deadline day. It's
Oh,
extremely
good.
irritating.
And they won't be trained ready, so you'll have to then, put them in your reserves for like 6 games so you can actually play them afterwards.
Yeah, it's
Play them
beautiful.
straight out. What's the worst
Everything's
that can happen?
fantastic.
Yeah, I don't seem to get why them not being trained right would be a thing you give a shit about if you're loaning players out.
This
The
is talking about
issue is
training.
that they don't have match
Positional familiarity, I think is what we're talking.
Yeah, and it's also like you just have a problem with like because they don't have any tactical familiarity, and if they're coming internationally and only have all right adaptability, it takes like a couple of months of them training with the squad to be any good. You can see it in the Newcastle LP. I get some guy off Real Madrid on deadline day for a free loan, which was great value because he's quite decent, and then he just plays shit for 6 months until he turns out good, but after 6 months, there's not much of the season left.
Time to go home.
Well, that wouldn't happen to me at the very least.
What it actually is it's time to continue.
You sure?
Always
Who the
time to
fuck is
continue.
Grambar Ass Eater?
Hi.
That's
Hello.
Elbra.
I eat the ass. I claim the
First
ass.
time
I
I've seen
conquer
the
the ass.
name.
Can one of the people with
This is
modder
from the
admin
Ambler
privileges in this
slash bit.
Discord please rename Elbrack to that? I will accept being named Bran the Broken in return.
You're the only one who has a story worth telling. You should be king.
Who has a better story? Many
Folks, it
people
is
ask me.
Please, can you please
45
stop
minutes into
spoiling the
session.
Dragon
We have
Show?
advanced 2 days.
I
We
don't know how
get
many episodes in I am.
Is Czechoslovakia in Central Europe or Southern Central Europe
It's
or
in
Southern
Central.
Eastern Europe?
It's in Central Europe. Karvik, I'm never gonna stop saying it. But you are now 9 episodes into the Dragon Show.
I thought it was something like that.
We watched episode 8 today.
Wait till you see young Fred. He's a hoot, and then you see his horrible fate, the fate of young Fred. Haha.
I can't wait. I can't wait for my favorite
You mean from
character.
Scooby-Doo?
I can't wait for my favorite character, Young Griff, to appear in
My favorite characters, Griff and Young Griff, any day now.
I'm
Now, how
very
did I
excited.
get renamed, but Elbrack didn't get renamed?
Well, Elbrack has the power.
No, it's
Oh, there.
it's solid. Okay.
GMs can't do nicknames of other people, believe me. Otherwise, I'd be doing that a lot more.
It'd be cowardly. I mean, no, people in the other Discord don't change their name when they get renamed to Occidental Samurai and Biggest Bussy Bitch. So,
wow,
you know,
I don't like that second one.
Our
you
dear
have to be there. If you didn't see the movie Snitch, you don't know. You don't know the law.
God, that
So-
was such a bad.
How
That
far
was
would you
such a
go to
shitty
save your
movie.
son? I would go as far as signing Brian McDermott on a 2-year contract.
Every 10 minutes, the fucking Xbox app tells me that I've won awards just for playing.
Yeah, I get them in French. It's even weirder.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
no,
you
I
if you
get
can't
them in
transfer
Indian.
Frankfurt's down.
God
That's where
damn you,
Xbox News
Frankfurt!
everything's weirder in French.
Yeah, they're sniping like us.
Everyone wants to go to Frankfurt.
I like that everyone's
tried to
angry at
tell you.
Oblet, but they don't know it's
It's nice
Oblet.
this
I'm
time of
not-
year.
Oh,
I'm
I know
not
it's
Frankfurt.
Oblet. I know exactly who it is. If
I'm
you
not
look at who
Frankfurt.
has the
What?
best
Not
training
Oblet.
ratings across half of the
Frankfurt is
things,
Uhu.
it's Oblet.
It started with good people.
No, I have the best training rating.
Oh,
The real
right,
downside
everybody
of that
gang
is it
up on
means I
him
have to
then.
hire a new staff member. I don't actually really care about anything else. Just like it's literally 30 seconds from when I click on the staff screen to the staff screen loads, and then I have to click staff search, which takes 30 seconds to a minute, and then I can start actually looking for a staff member. It's
Skill
fucking
issue.
irritating.
Works on my machine.
Yeah.
I mean, it is literally the antipodes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem.
I hate to be that guy, but have you
Going
considered
the
just
longest
moving?
possible area.
Oh my god, they added the XG table to this game?
Oh, yes.
Jesus
Yes.
That's in
Complete
22.
Banned.
Oh.
Discussion of that is now banned.
Oh, then I'm gonna get myself kicked out.
The XG table is mandatory.
you need to do a counter LP to All Blitz, right? But you only show the XG table. You don't show the real league table.
That would be fantastic.
You talk only in terms of XG as being the
Ooh,
route.
Michael Jordan, Dieseltron, Flying Llama.
1 second. Doing a
Oblitz LP, I might make a bunch of inside the NBA gimmick posts for.
We should, Comic, we should do a bespoke inside the NBA style podcast about our fictional football manager league and the story going to.
I am in.
I'll be Shaq.
Hell yeah.
Northampton
You
Town fan.
You want to be Sir Charles?
Oh yeah. The round mound rebound.
I successfully signed a player.
Dieseltron.
Yeah, just need a sec. Shoot. Continue.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a contract.
You don't need to apologize or even inform us of what you're doing. But
Well, I thought I would be the last one, but
yeah, you need to continue. That's all that needs to be said.
I am
There's no
hooting and
judgment.
hollering like an ape.
I'm not cross-examining you or anything. I'm just saying that you need to continue. That's all.
It's an interesting choice of words there, Slim. Is it related to his profession path?
I just got an achievement.
Congratulations.
Congrats. My first achievement was give a perfect team talk.
I think that might be the
Stole
first
another
one
one of my
as well.
scouts. Fucker. Oh, no, it's the same guy for you.
All right, I've acquired an additional 1750 in loose change.
1750. It's that payroll budget, or is that
$700? Is that?
I got
No, I mean 17,500 euros.
17,000. Okay, that's essentially the same sum football-wise.
If you think that's something, I just got 65 from a solidarity fee, as in literally 65 euros.
Every
A
dollar
little
counts.
bit
Of walking around money.
So you basically got like 100 Freddos.
Yeah, very specific. Like I was saying mine because I'm selling talentless fucking people to St. Pauli and Magdeburg.
Yeah, our boy is St. Pauli. When I get fired, that is who I will be taking over in the second division.
Yeah, so whoever ends up taking St. Pauli, you're welcome for giving you Phil Kemper for fucking 8.2 thousand.
My beautiful Phil Kemper, beautiful boy, to go with Johannes Eggstein and Connor Metcalf. What the fuck? Why is St. Pauli full of Australians?
Normally. Normal stuff.
We love Australia, don't we, folks? That
Dude,
reminds me.
It's a country continent. Also known as a
Dieseltron,
no.
Manfred von Richthofen.
I was literally doing something.
Well, that's unacceptable.
Yeah,
Just go on holiday, you'll be fine.
True.
You do not need to like state exactly what you're doing every time someone asks you to continue.
I
It's
didn't
just-
say
No, to be
exactly
fair,
what I was
yeah,
doing.
what Fisk
Okay,
said was that he was
Fisk,
doing
please don't be
something.
a shit about it. Okay.
Hey.
I was
Just trying to get the game moving.
confirming.
So we're just
Okay.
moving on. We're moving right along.
Hey.
Apparently, I'm the only one that can ask people to continue. I'm the only one that can do it.
Look, I need a second. I'm
Patron
trying to
duty.
do a thing, okay? I'm gonna hit continue as soon as I'm done the thing. Stop
So
yelling.
no one was talking about you.
Nobody was talking to you that
It's
time.
fine, Cecil.
You're all right.
Just
You're all
getting
right.
mad. I'm getting butt mad.
You just get.
Cecil's feeding off the energy of the chat and thus himself getting mad.
Which is
I
a
think
shame.
Slim, when you do it, it's just They know if they argue with you, you're just gonna shout at them, while
Well, yeah, you have
everyone
you have
else assumes they won't be shouted at by
No,
other
You
I
have the-
literally, I just don't care what someone is doing, and I don't really care if they don't even press continue. I just want them to know.
I
that
have
they-
You have the-
repeatedly
you have the
deputized Jim
energy-
with this task, and he tells it in the most non-confrontational way I've seen any of you manage to do it. So,
Well, the thing is Jim
Gets the nod.
like Jim does it very powerfully in that like he feels like he feels like he is the party whip.
No,
And,
it's like I'm just notifying people.
He's
that's all I
just an
do.
important part of the
I
ecosystem.
don't get catty.
I think what we're saying is that
everything's fine.
Jim is Nancy Pelosi and everyone else in the chat is fucking McCarthy. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't like
Frankly,
this.
I don't know how
like this
you know
metaphor.
how any what
Sure,
everything
I'll be
means.
McCarthy.
All I
Hey, I'm going to invent the FBI.
No, you're
Local
you're
police.
Pelosi because you actually can effectively whip
I'm
people.
Pelosi. Shut the fuck up.
I have a scout from Togo, and there are no players in Togo.
That's because there's no league in Togo in the game.
I hate it.
But you can still get players from Togo.
Ipswich's Brian Klug has agreed a deal with Eintracht Frankfurt. That was my fucking head of youth development, you bam. From Red.
He's my assistant manager.
You
under
piece of
19.
shit.
Man.
This means war.
All I know, guys, is this is good content. Keep it up.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a real question for me.
Well, it is you guys who are fake watching your own banter, so it's kind of a recursive loop.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Fractal banter.
I love being in a fucking Ouroboros of banter. And by banter, we mean just screaming at each other to hit continue when we're
I'm
clearly
sorry.
doing
Yo,
something.
I just saw the original budget was £37.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry,
yeah.
what?
I just had
37
someone-
pounds.
I just had someone do something I've never seen before, which is a player refused to accept a transfer because it would be a long time before they could actually come to the team. And I'm like, wow, that's very annoying.
Yeah, that's a new one, I believe. I believe that one and the players constantly saying that they're gonna leave at the end of their contract on a free is some of the new stuff for the transfers.
I can't believe
Yeah.
I can steal kids 3 years before it's legal to steal the kids.
It's very sad.
It's terrible. I hate the change.
Back in my day, you could just show up in sub-Saharan Africa and have all the 16-year-olds you want.
Also, I believe there's now a limit of
First
how many
now.
under 18s you can sign in a transfer window.
That's only if you're in the UK.
England,
Because the UK
that's not new. It was in 21 as well.
Okay. Well,
You can only
Okay,
sign
back to FM21 now, everyone.
No,
Let's just call it
no.
there.
No.
Only if we go to the USA reimagined as the English pyramid.
I would actually quite like a system where you could only get to a certain level of accuracy on a scouting report if they hadn't played at a certain level of competition to force people to move up between different leagues in like a realistic manner. But yeah, it's not gonna happen.
All I ask is that my screenshot of original budget was £37 is included when I win the league.
Oh, so who's Hertha Berlin? You took my possession technical coach
that's
for
Oldblood,
head
by
of
the way.
youth.
That's the fuck off.
No, mine.
Stop
Give
blaming me
it.
for this, the crimes of this money bags over here.
Oh, I'm the
Oh,
money bags.
money.
Okay.
That's correct.
I just like saying
I
everyone.
have to go for
asks
2
who someone
minutes.
is a
I've hit
Oldblood.
continue, so
It's a
if you
fake
continue,
continue,
I'm-
everyone. I repeat, it's a fake continue.
Oh, it is. It is. What email did I get? Because I got an email.
I got emails about like signings, so it's more staff.
Yeah, I signed a
There's lots of
coach.
trickle through it. There's really only
I signed a
one.
sports scientist. Woo!
Alone.
I still think we'll be fine once we actually get into the season. It's just all the tick
yeah,
tick tick
obviously.
of everybody having to do staff.
Yeah.
Worse than last time, but we'll get there.
Because there's more players. There's more.
There was
players.
literally 4 of us last time.
Yeah,
for
that's the
first
point I'm
two
going for.
seasons.
This is not a complaint. This is everything's fine. We're all okay.
This is
We
fun.
can do this.
Also, soon I'll stop stalking the fires because I'll be being an employed individual, so
Thank
that will
you.
probably help too.
I'll be glad when you stop stalking the fires.
I mean, I might in text chat occasionally, but
That's
that's
fine.
not as effective.
I would actually really like to sign a player. That would be nice, but it's not really happening.
Well, I've been waiting to sign my loan from TCS.
I don't want you to
session,
sign a
so-
player. So every time you fail, I'm happy.
and I'm sympathetic to that.
I haven't managed to sign one
Yeah,
player.
no. So I'm just like the yin and the yang, because you will
And
eventually
he's already
sign a
mad
player.
at me.
You will eventually sign a player.
What if he did?
Successfully.
What if Guerrilla Dreams never got to sign a player in this game?
Well, then
We
I
get
will
10
always.
seasons in and he
I
never
will
gets
be-
to sign anyone.
I've had 12 transfer offers fall through already, so we're doing. You're on track.
So I will continue to be happy. This is good. This is the process. This is the give and the take.
I often find myself saying trust the process for
Yeah,
things
you
that are
do.
not related to the process.
Anyway, I've hired my Scottish scout. Time to
Never mind.
scout.
How are the?
Are you just gonna manage the Scottish national team?
You can do it in Germany. If you're gonna do it in any league, just like importing another nationality, Germany is the one you can do.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Why do you think
No,
I
I meant actually managing the Scottish national team, but that
I don't
wasn't
think
your
I can
part.
top my previous widely lauded achievements with the Scottish national team.
Of third place.
Third place at the World Cup, motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's really
Do
good.
you recall who
Oh,
we
that-
beat
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
in the playoff for
We
that?
beat England in the third place.
That's correct. We fucking tanned England.
I've often said Karmic is the biggest English nationalist here.
If Scotland managed to beat England in the third place playoff for the World Cup, you would suspect that the manager would become an international hero.
Oh, I mean, like, I'd never pay for a drink again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink, so that would be useless to me.
What if you took me with you and I drank all those drinks for you?
No.
You would never pay for weed again.
I don't think stoners watch football.
Oh, I beg to differ.
They do. Interesting.
They absolutely do. It's a very calming game at times. So I am going to be leaving the voice chat now to work. I'll be on holiday. If this affects performance seriously, please let me know and I will disconnect from the game properly.
God bless you, though.
Diesel, if my transfer falls through, please ping me so I can come.
Ito,
read
what
it.
game is this?
This is the Game of Thrones game.
Ah, have fun.
Yeah, have a good one.
See you, man. And yeah, if it is an issue, it will just be sorted by him leaving the game for the two.
You want that much fucking money? Are you kidding me? Sorry, I accidentally pressed that. But god damn it, 42,000 a week? You're crazy.
So one of the old men I was going to sign, the quote unquote dead ball specialist, he came back to me saying, "Hey, I'd like to renegotiate terms."
Oh yeah, they will do that sometimes. That's been.
And I told him to fuck off.
I think they did it in 21 on occasion.
Yeah, they've done it for a while, I think. I was gonna say I recently watched a Scottish or a television show set in Scotland that opens with Gareth Southgate missing the penalty against Germany in 1996.
Productive.
And the initial scene is a bunch of Scottish people cheering loudly and singing about Germany. It's very good. Really put me into the zone.
What was it?
Sorry?
What was it?
The show?
Yeah.
Oh, it was it wasn't that good.
What's it
called? Karen Peary.
Oh, no idea.
It's like a police procedural thing.
Is it Aberdeen?
No, it's set in well, it's actually set in St. Andrews.
Oh, I thought. Oh yeah, no, it's Fife dialect. That.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It was.
Don't go to Fife. That's all you need to know.
It was okay. It was not great.
Ricardo Quaresma has agreed a deal to join the club. The 38-year-old confident winger.
He's shite, dude. He has no off the ball.
Counterpoint. Perfectionist.
Does he have Curl's ball?
No.
No,
Yes,
you can
sir.
you can have perfectionists, but can you have affectionists?
But he is specifically the guy who came to me saying, "Hey, let's renegotiate terms," and I said no.
Lamau, thanks, I guess.
I'm like, no.
Good
you
to know
can
that
go
I
off."
was his second option.
Yes, yeah, no. I was like, no, you can go to Hoffenheim. I'm not. I will actually get in trouble if I sign too many 30-year-olds. So
I asked the board to allow me to have more coaches, and they gave me 3 more coaches.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
I'm happy. Coaches are more important than me playing the game. Well, I mean,
Is anybody playing Wolfsburg?
No.
Nobody's Wolfsburg.
Damn it.
They are the richest team permitted under the initial sign-up rules, but no, I think
The AI
although
is
one
probably
of their
more
players-
amenable.
there's
to
some
your
people got the
transfer.
extra options.
I put
but no one has
Wolfsburg
that.
in my preferences list.
No,
and you
I
didn't give
misspoke.
it to
I
me.
misspoke. You
Oh,
weren't
right,
getting
yeah.
the special thing. It was for the people who'd been really poor.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sorry. You know, you didn't get the rich clubs twice in a row there, mate.
That's all good. I'll be back
Aw.
to send the job if it happens.
Oh dear.
That was an adorable sound.
What? Tell me you don't have kids without telling me you don't have kids.
I want to have kids. I can't wait.
That seems that seems like it fits you. You seem like
Yeah.
a person who'd like having kids.
It's my, yeah, I like them. You know, kids
You
are
like
fun.
them now.
It's much better when you can hand them back to their parents as soon as things get complicated. That's my take.
Complications the fun part.
Wait.
No, it is not the fun part.
It's the exact opposite of the fun part. You complete fool.
Cecil is a complete fool. We have known this for years.
It's true.
Who is Le Guin Oubrietz?
That's me.
That's
Oh, okay.
Powerful.
I'm still waiting on someone to recognize the bit.
I
What do you
not.
mean?
Ursula Le Guin?
Like beyond the fact that it's League Uber Eats? It's like, is there more to it?
I think that's the joke. I think you've got the
That's
joke.
the bit. That's the bit.
I think everybody realized that was the bit.
But yeah, that was
I thought there might be
fairly
something else to it.
apparent.
No, it didn't seem like anybody did. Everyone was like, "Who's
No,
who's
wasn't
No,
Lagoon?"
no one did. Only Vis did. Vis gets the little prize.
Thank you.
I think the person who asked that wasn't asking what's the gimmick. They were asking who is this person. But
Yes.
I can
That is what
only
I was asking.
I can only
can't wait to
enjoy
see
bits.
Finally, think of it as a glowing report on your continues record that they have yet to encounter your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only enjoy bits
Yeah,
when
but-
people explain them to me. Sorry.
If I ever get caught, I would like to request that my name be read in the Vine voice. Either of them. Either of the LeBron James Vine voices.
LeBron James.
LeBron
That voice.
Yes, that one specifically. Well,
Bro,
there was
who
the other
gave
one. Right.
the 33-year-old keeper a 3-year contract? One of the longest contracts on my team is like a keeper who does not play anymore.
Special exception for keepers, maybe.
It happens a lot, honestly. There's always like a 40-year-old keeper who's like on the second team, and nobody knows why. But
It's like a
he's
professor
at every team.
who has. It's like a professor who has tenure.
Basically, yeah.
of course, you could have Joe Lumley.
I keep wanting to hire Joe
Cecil,
Lumley.
you should buy Joe Lumley.
I keep thinking about it. But
He's gonna
in
be
the
on a
English
free
league.
after this season.
He's too expensive.
Well, you can't sign him right now because he's on loan to Reading, but
I
he will
guess I
be
could hire him
available on
for
a
my
free
twos.
at the end of the season.
PSG are playing Hoi 4. They confirmed the Baku capture. Congratulations, PSG.
I mean, PSG, a very oil-focused club, so.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh god.
Why does Joe Lumley get a portrait and not Gauthier Larsonnat? I'm mad.
Are you
It's only
using a
ever
portrait
licensing.
pack?
Leasing. It's probably
can't
literally just leasing
believe-
rights.
All right, I'm gonna scout Joe Lumley. Stay tuned, folks.
I'm on the edge of my fucking seat.
You should have to scout a player before you get to see their portrait.
The first information you get is like,
Picture the
You get a
dumbest
headshot.
men in Norway.
Who's the rogue Pep Guardiola instance?
It's Oblet.
It's Rogue, obviously. That's why Rogue is in the name.
That's true, actually. Yeah, anytime a bad thing happens, that's what it is.
When
That is going to wear itself extremely thin.
I fucking knew it. See, he signed with you. Oh, it was a very close call, was it? Even though I offered you fucking...
Who are you talking
Wait.
about?
Andreas Shelderup.
I might be. Someone might have poached a guy from under me. The team's called Wurzburger Kickers, and they're the regional Bavaria.
Yeah. They are a pro team. They've been in the Dritten Liga a little bit.
In one of my
Wurzburger
test games,
Kickers.
I got paired in the Pokal against a semi-pro team from Stuttgart, which was pretty cool.
Dude, Frankfurt used to be known as the Victoria Kickers in like the 1900s. Then they merged with another team in their town and became Frankfurt.
Yeah, the Stuttgarter Kickers. It's the same construction there.
I'm doing a transfer negotiation, so I might be a little bit behind. 1 sec.
You monster. Death to Zanny, anyone?
You fool! You fool! You damn fool! You bloody fool!
I am really regretting selling my last like good wingback.
Yeah, that seems like
I mean, I have two
entirely your
20-year-olds who
fault.
will probably get good enough if they have enough playing time, but I don't really trust them to.
Didn't need that first half of the
No.
season anyway.
It's fine. Just tank the first season, go down, and then you'll have a nice, not too
It's true. I can
competitive
win a
environment in Bundesliga too. Exactly.
Get to spend a year vacationing in Bundesliga 2 for tax reasons.
That's like spending a year dead for tax reasons, right?
It's exactly like spending a year dead for tax reasons. Like my favorite book series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I mean, there was recently someone who spent 2 years dead for marketing reasons.
I saw that.
You should read Dirk Gently if you haven't already.
Would anybody be?
I liked
That was too
I
hard.
liked a few of the set pieces, I guess you could say, like around Dirk Gently, the Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul.
Was that an air raid siren?
I liked some of it. No, it's my robot. It's a vacuum cleaning robot.
It's the slave he keeps.
Yeah. The metal ones have no rights in this house.
Omar Marmouche, eh? He's a little bit of alright, isn't he?
I love the new system where the value can vary so hard that I go in and I don't know if they're going to ask for like 700k or 10 million.
I mean,
And
that's
the value numbers are extremely fake anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually like the change.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
yeah.
didn't expect to see.
But
In truth.
I just, I'd like to be able to afford this guy. That's my position.
Dehumanize yourself in face to paying like the low end, but then putting all of the rest of the money gated behind other stuff.
Yeah, that's what I did. If we win the Bundesliga, they'll get 5 mil.
Oh,
That's
now we just have people
30
coming in
years.
for Fofana.
Oh,
I will say, I
Fofana.
feel like AI teams are a lot better at evaluating the plausibility of those. So if you're like a bottom of the table team and you offer that, they just basically will ignore it as far as their monetary consideration.
I'm surprised more people aren't going for Fofana. I would have went after him if not for Schellenberg taking my money. Like, if you don't have a striker, you should be going after Fofana.
He's too
FYI.
expensive. Somehow, despite being Hertha, I have no money at all ever.
I
Yeah,
only have a mil to play with right now.
I signed Victor
Real sad.
Gyökeres because I've become a championship psychopath.
I mean, to be honest, the only reason I've moved on for Fofana at all is because I assumed one of you would have by now. and you just haven't. I saw
I
Freiburg try
made
and
an offer
failed,
for
and
him.
Most
and
of us
got
do
no,
not have anywhere near the transfer money to sign a player like that.
I mean, wait till
What you can always do is you don't use all your, like you offer what you can up front, but then you offer the rest in the following
Yeah.
seasons.
What I can
Yeah.
up front is £4 million.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's a lot
That's
to me.
more than I can. So
For Fofana, the total value is 9 million. Like they will take 4 million.
Am I looking at the wrong Fofana?
It's
I was
Dastro
looking-
How many
Fofana.
Fofanas are there?
It's quite a common Ivorian name.
Yeah, there's.
Oh,
there's
I was
there's-
looking
think of
at
several historical
I was
players.
looking at Yusuf Fofana from Monaco, and he
No,
cost
no,
a
sir. You're
No,
not.
billion.
Dastro
You're not signing
Fofana
him.
from Mold. His total value is like 8 million. He's really good.
Yeah, I potentially could have afforded him, I guess, but I spent my money elsewhere.
Let's see if he'll talk to me.
Wow.
Because I was. That's what I was clearing out all my deadwood for. That's why I don't have a senior team right back.
Lamau.
I can find one on loan somewhere. Oh yeah, no, I'm signing him to play up top, but
Yeah, like, that's not the guy you sell your last right back for.
oh, I have two senior team right backs. It's just that they're both young.
Just that they're shit.
So
Yeah, we got that.
and also the guy was 34. Like, how long is he gonna last? And he was in his last year of his contract.
I mean, if you're playing him as a fullback, you're probably fine until his pace dies.
I think he was down to like 13.
That's workable for a fullback.
Yeah, but could also fall off the edge of a cliff.
Depends what you paid him, I guess.
Is there a way to talk to a
Let me
player
try.
about
Karmic, Elbrak, Uhu, Zanny, Rogue, Visk, Flying Llama.
Oh, it says I
It
was
was
waiting.
telling me it was waiting.
This is
Yeah,
why
it does
Jim
that
performs
sometimes.
this
Continues, sir.
valuable
Everyone
service.
knows. Everyone know what a fake continue is. It's when
Yeah,
that happens.
I said it earlier this session.
Yeah, it happens a bunch.
Is there a way to ask a player how they feel about being transfer listed before doing it?
Well, if you
They
go
will
to the
tell me.
offer out,
Important
you
news,
will
everyone.
see it in the
Chris
pop-up.
Wilder is now the manager of Bournemouth.
Okay. Sorry, what was the answer to my question?
If you offer out to clubs, it'll tell you in the pop-up screen. Their agent will tell you what they're likely to think about that, and that doesn't count as
Okay.
asking, so they don't get mad about it. It is a fully safe
Yeah, they
check.
will only get mad if you actually hit like to send the offer out. Not if you're
He
just
has
being
no
mad.
interest. When did he's recently
won't
signed?
get mad.
When did he get signed?
If he signed within the last 6 months, he won't want to leave on a permanent deal.
Of course, all the vultures descend now.
So he
Moment was brave enough to move.
Lenny, what probably happened is that he was signed in the actual summer off season this year, and the
Yes,
game does database
started
updates
7/1/2022.
where yeah, the game does database
Last month.
updates where like people who were signed in this real life transfer window just start at the club they signed for, even if the signing
Right.
might not have happened yet. in
I'll have to
comparison
sell him
real
like
life dates.
mid-season or after the season. I
Oblit,
just need some money.
did Fofana demand a ridiculously low release clause from you?
Yep.
That's why I didn't sign him. Now I remember. He demanded like 11 million release clause from me, and I said no. And then he walked away from me. And that's why when I went to go sign him again, he was like, "I don't want to resume conversations with you. It's too soon."
Owned.
I mean, I might still
I
do
did
it.
get owned.
We've all been there. I only have this money available because I made that exact same mistake earlier.
Oh, I think mine's the player. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, mine's is Cthulhu.
Well, Cthulhu, I sent you an offer for give me a player for $0. I thought you were AI. You can accept that if you want.
Bisque of competition. A team in the
Oh.
Argentine Primera division is trying to get your free agent.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't really care that much about him.
Yeah, I looked at him again, and he's not actually that great, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, he's free, so.
Yeah.
Union Berlin in real life made a terrible transfer, and I'm not happy.
How much did they pay for him?
Let me check.
Looking forward to when we hit August so I can terminate this fucking 20,000 a week.
6 mil.
Yeah, he's not. He's not worth that,
6
especially
million
not 33,000
guy.
a week.
Yeah, he's my bet. He's the one I pay the most on my team, and
Oh, and he's hurt too. Great.
yeah,
Great sign. You'll love
I'm
to
not
see it.
happy with real life Union Berlin for leaving me with this guy.
It is really frustrating that my team has a bank balance of like 71.6 million pounds, and they're giving me a payroll budget of like 367,000 pounds a week.
You'll be laughing next year. Assuming you are, still in the chair, they will be much more amenable, I figure, to releasing money. Well, if it's just because, technically most of your transfer budget has already been spent in the past before you got
I mean, like the wage budget is so pathetic.
The issue I'm having with how slow things are moving is that I can't remember now. Like I'm doubting myself on whether I actually like offered out the players that I think I did
Well, you
because
can
I
go to
haven't seen any
transfers
response.
I think
out.
AIs aren't biting. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah, but usually you get the pop-up that says no club considers an offer for so and so
It takes a
viable.
little while.
If no one bites, that is delayed. And I think
That's
it's like
also
delayed
true.
by like a day or maybe 2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just been a few days. I don't know.
I'm a little bit sad because the bet for Lagoon was that I was going to make him be born the year that Ligue 1 was actually formed, but you can't be old enough to do that. That's why he's 75. That's the highest I could go.
Excited for the game to force.
Gary's gotta fix something.
Oh, another 75-year-old. Yeah, Grumbar Ass Eater, 75.
Oh god.
I just gave Manfred von Richthofen his real life birth date plus 100 years. So, worked out. Also, he's older in this game than he reached in real life.
He gets shot down.
LeBron James is
Yes.
literally just LeBron James's age,
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Billy Bishop shot him down.
which is why he's
Billy
got
Bishop
less,
did not shoot him down.
which is why he's got less international.
No.
He's got less international caps than he does in real life.
No, a different Canadian pilot was thought to have shot him down and was officially credited, but forensic evidence suggests he was actually shot down by an Australian anti-aircraft gunner.
Why are you going back to it for an Anglo, Cecil? Billy Bishop was not a Franco-Canadian.
I knew he'd choose you.
Guillaume Levet. Thank you.
Yes.
How much
Is
wage
that
did
his
you offer
name
him?
in French?
17.
What are we
Oh,
talking
it's
about?
William.
Jesus
Bishop
Christ.
would be
€1,000 a week.
Levet.
I offered him like 30,000 because I thought it would be enough to induce him to sign for me. Nope, everyone just fucking hates Hertha, I guess.
I also lied to him and told him we'd be a star player.
Lamau.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
a
gotta
powerful-
lie to people.
Especially when they're young and they don't know any better.
Oh no, wait, I said important player, so that must be why the chance of more playing time is a considerable
It
factor.
is also a factor, yeah. They really do.
They do get pissed off a lot quicker, I noticed in this version of the game about that.
Oh, yeah, well, they're not just selling. Bing bong.
All right, but my first.
And you can generally knock them down one tick,
Yeah.
without them really throwing their toys out the pram.
Plus, it's one of the
I
ones
think
you
it
can
depends on
walk
the
back
player.
relatively easily, so it's often worth trying.
My first Romanian has joined the club.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
The true
Well-
heirs of the Roman Empire. Heirs.
Ooh, I've been offered Josh Sargent. He's bad. He's bad.
Noted
He's redheaded.
USA legend. He scored against us before the break. A game that Norwich lost anyway.
True.
It's actually a pretty decent finish. And then he went to the World Cup and did like not very much there.
You went to the
All
World Cup and
professional
lost the
players are
America's World
capable
Cup.
of a good finish.
Have you ever seen Aaron Connolly play a game of football?
No.
Oh, that's true. I'm no. I think in that very first game he played for Bournemouth, or no, for Brighton, he scored like a cool goal, and people are like, "Wow, this kid's the real deal." Now look at him.
Aaron Connolly is capable of a good finish, but like an entirely different meaning.
I mean, Marcus Force is capable of a good finish.
Ida's not here to make that joke.
He's not finished. He's only 23.
28, but yeah, still.
But Marcus Force is 23.
Damn you.
We're adapting the joke here.
You can't do that.
We
I'm the
seize the
GM,
joke.
So
We mold the joke.
I really have no idea.
LeBron
who to hire.
James.
LeBron James.
GM, or as I like to think of
And
it,
Cthulhu
Joe Pascal.
and Dear Leader.
Yeah, I believe I should be hitting continue soon.
I'm literally LeBron James in real life. I love playing map games.
We're putting him left, and then yeah, cool.
Update. The number of database changes currently is 7,442.
Wow.
It's a good number of database changes.
Wow, that's a lot of videos.
That's a lot of what?
That's a lot of physios, he said, around a mouthful of what I assume is
okay.
food.
Okay. No, it's a mouthful of damp rags. What'd you think it
Actually,
was?
4,000 of those are offers that have been made to staff members by Cthulhu.
It's all coaches. It's all fitness coaches for Cthulhu.
Hang on, I'm going to post a graph.
What?
Graphs. We love graphs around here.
Almost as much as stats.
See if you can detect the points where somebody's hiring physios. I'm watching you all. Like, I'm pretty sure those are your separate lines for your own processors. So thanks for the intel, I guess.
Alright, so...
Is that because the physios are generated on the fly, or...?
I'm just doing a bit. I don't actually know what's causing it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oblit.
This is unrelated, but remember when they said they were going to add women's leagues?
Nothing further.
Yeah,
An
they're
inside
doing that.
forward on the left. You want a strong right foot for that, right?
That's
They're
correct.
apparently going to do it. They're apparently going to do it
Inside
next
forwards
release.
and
If you're
inverted
turning
wingers are
inside,
opposite foot.
which
Yeah,
is
that's
what
what.
from
That's
that
like
perspective.
I was pretty sure that's what that was, but I wanted to be entirely certain, because otherwise I would have him working on his left foot.
It's why the winger version is still called inverted winger.
Yeah,
Inside forward just has the different name because the idea is player positional rather than
yeah.
footedness strictly. Dumb historical reasons. Oh, you signed Adriano. Congratulations.
But I will
Lovely.
say, he seems pretty cool.
I consider him.
The next Romanian superstar seems pretty cool.
You'd hope.
He is Finnish. He's 37.
Rude.
Looks like he's Brazilian, not Finnish.
Either way, I'm sure he'd make a great player for Scotland. I hadn't called him up yet, that's what I want to know.
Where someone who wanders onto the field can dominate.
That's really fucked up. I'll have you
I
know.
feel like that
I'll
was
have
like
you know, I'm going to the football in 2 days. Well, 1 day now because it's past midnight.
What game are you watching?
I'm going to watch FC Edinburgh versus Dunfermline. The peak of semi-pro talent.
What league is that?
League One.
That does sound like a good time. I'll be honest.
I mean,
No,
if
it's
I
literally
had
just up the road from me. So.
football, like good football near me,
Oh,
even bad football near
I
me,
have
I'd
no
go to it.
expectation of good football.
Good in
I-
the sense of
Scottish
entertaining,
League
not in the
One.
sense of skillful.
I have the
I'm just
Canadian
saying I
Premier
want
League in my
something that's in
town.
the fucking MLS, okay?
I don't know if the Canadian soccer league here counts as like entertaining. I have a team in my town, but I haven't actually gone to see a game. Probably because of COVID.
That being said, I have gone to a number of MLS games because, we're that desperate.
You've been to Revs games, right?
Yep,
Oh,
I've
that's
been to
not so
like
bad.
4 or 5, I think.
Yeah, I feel like you're being a
Whoa,
little bit hard on
disconnected.
the MLS. There are lots of good reasons to make fun of the MLS, but it's not like the players are all shit. Like,
I am kind of exaggerating for a bit, Fisk.
So it might just be
kind of
me.
It looks like
it was kind of funny. So
No,
my
main
local
lobby, come
team,
on, main.
my local team is Pacific FC. They're based in Victoria. They're part of the Canadian Premier League.
Is that the new name for the Whitecaps?
No.
No.
Whitecaps are in the MLS and are in Vancouver.
Vancouver. Wait, Victoria can afford a team.
They have noted star
Victoria
player
has a team.
Ryan Gold.
I'm actually my disability support worker is friends with some of the people that are on the team.
That's
I'm
yeah.
one
Ow.
I'm one layer removed from knowing actual Pacific FC players.
And yet you do not.
Thanks.
Sorry, that was a really low blow.
No, but Maya is my support worker. She's talked with them before about with some of the people because I was doing a Pacific FC save on FM21, and some of them had no idea they were in a video game, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool. How'd we do?"
Why am I not getting paid for this?
She told them that. She told them that we won, but also one of the players there fractured his leg.
I mean, one of the big FM streamers, got to go visit the Austrian club that he was playing, and some of the players, ragged on him because he stole them immediately.
I'm watching
I
this-
mean, Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds made a TV show about my team.
No, hang on, I've got a rec for you on this actually because I have been watching a YouTube thing. It's it's just like amateur football, but it's Dorking Wanderers, who are they're now in the National League. But it's literally just like a guy with a camera following around this complete fucking nutter who both owns and manages the team, and he talks in Football Manager terms sometimes. When he's trying when he's trying to denigrate something, like he's talking about simple tactics, like yeah, we'll just do the football, blah 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 blah. It's quite funny.
Also, just to track back to the previous point, I think you also need to consider that specifically the New England Revolution, with the exception of the season before last season, have been horrendous for most of my life. So
That's fair.
Cthulhu and Albrecht.
Yeah.
It was a fake continue, so maybe.
Also, they play in Gillette. The atmosphere is usually terrible because it's 15,000 people in a 55,000 person stadium.
I will say, yeah. I had a similar but smaller experience when I go to Cleveland SC stuff, because of course they are amateur / semi-professional / it's completely opaque as to whether or not they're getting paid. But they play at one of the they play at the Baldwin Wallace multi-purpose field, and there's a lot of space for not a lot of people there.
Wait, Montpelier played a game against North Carolina FC.
That makes sense to me, conceptually.
I was scouting a player from them, and it reported that he played in their friendly victory over North Carolina.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
playing
as a
my local
concept.
team.
Because I know that you love MLS teams and USL teams paying big money to get a European club to show up.
Look, I just want the Revs to host Middlesbrough for a friendly. I would go there and spend a lot of money. Parking at what's expensive.
How
You should tell them that. I'm sure they'll do it if you tell them that. Personally,
The issue
going to
is
fund it.
that the MLS has is a summer league, so it's kind of hard to do friendly. There's a limited time window.
Oh hey, my top training, my top training was Victor Gyökeres.
Nice. Oh yeah, 7.36. Really starting off a little slow.
6.92.
It's always like this at the start of the year.
Yeah, we can't even praise our guys for a month yet.
I can't even criticize the 3 guys who fucked up yet.
You just said 3?
One of whom's my captain. Come on.
Well, it's just about because it's a very different type of training regimen, I think. You know, like the physicality of pre-season training.
Set a fucking example, you know?
I've just been doing all the stuff trying to get my tactical familiarity up.
Would I drive 10 hours to watch Middlesbrough New England Revs?
I'd host you.
That's like the question. Is I'm like, I would bother you for fucking lodging, and I'm like, would I make the trip at all?
Look, just take a
Oh,
plane.
interesting. Hoffenheim going for Kosunu.
I'm reminded of one of my favorite stories, things that didn't happen. Which is
cash first.
a friend of mine volunteered to host our beloved Lemony Tang coming to the United States for a cider related conference.
Of course. Of course.
And
hey, I want to know more about this
my
cider
friend,
conference.
who lives in Northeast Ohio, volunteered us to host him and then drive to where this conference was taking place in Massachusetts.
Is that
That's a bit of a drive.
Massachusetts is where I live. It's up in the Northeast.
that is the
Why is it
10-hour
not
drive
road?
I was just describing.
It's also where Habeas lives.
Yes.
Though he's a little further east than I
If
am.
only he joined us.
No,
for
further
the
west.
manager game.
What?
You know that America is.
Where do you live? Like, what town do you live?
I live. Well, so you're in like the central area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Central America.
I'm in Pioneer Valley. That's to the west.
I mean, well, I
Who's in the
work in
Continue area?
fucking Holyoke, so...
Oh yeah, no. So you work near, right? Like you work like within 10 miles of where
Okay.
I live.
I thought you were in Boston.
No, I haven't lived in Boston since 2015.
Okay.
I will say, I love like watching a player for ages and thinking, oh, it doesn't look like anybody wants him. I'll just go get him, and then everybody tries to buy him. Get your own
the
moves.
trick is that people are like
watching your moves,
looking at you like a hawk.
Fucking disgusting. This is why
Is that
I
what you're
banned
doing,
character
Carmen?
following.
No, what I'm doing is I have to go and I am sensible. I just send out advertisements from all of my staffing positions.
This is
Are
players.
you
This is
honestly
players.
all these people going for staff? That's disgusting.
No,
Carmen
this
keeps,
is players.
waiting on you, by the way.
It's Fofana. We've got 4 people in for Fofana now that I've moved.
Yeah, I'm just
It would be
bored
fine
because
if, he would still talk to me.
literally nothing is happening for me. So I'm just I don't even really think I can afford him, but I'm gonna make the offer anyway. So.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe that I'm being trolled.
I'm just gonna keep repeatedly saying I am aware that I am God damn it.
I'm
Damn it,
aware.
Rampel.
I'm aware. I'm aware that we
You're
can
self-aware. Okay, good to know.
I'm aware that
Wait,
I'm
who
the only
else?
I'm the person holding us up.
I have a damn good reason, Carmick.
I am.
You can
I've-
literally watch this.
Yeah, you can check the.
Which
check,
oh yeah, of course, I am already watching your stream.
yeah,
Unmute.
just open. Don't unmute it. That seems weird. But
No, I don't want to do that because then it echoes and I hear my own voice.
Yeah,
and
you
it
can-
curls up in a ball and dies.
you can feast your eyes on what I'm doing.
It's fucked up, man.
The
Because
Coleco
instead
is
of-
one of the
Instead of
life's
like
greatest
doing
tragedies.
the insane thing where I
You guys,
knuckle under and search for random humans to offer contracts to.
you know, I have a faux
I
fond.
just did ads, folks.
I mean, I did that for a lot of stuff too.
I did that for like all my
you just need your
like analyst
million
cards.
the key shit.
Considered
actually
trying
matters.
to poach the analyst you were gonna sign, but they wanted 9,000 a week, and I'm not paying that for an analyst.
Armor, what are you doing?
He's hiring staff.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
Armor,
I like how you
I
like
have
it
a
because
faux fond.
continue and then
quicker way.
continue hiring after the continue.
Oh, yeah, hit continue, dude.
Continue or be slain.
Well, when I checked in the stream, it was like a blank boardroom, and I couldn't see.
Yeah,
anything.
that happens when this guy can get fucked. So yeah, I will hit continue.
Temp.
Yeah, what the hell?
I've never seen that before in my life.
Wow. Well, this is what happens when you don't hit continue, kids.
Yeah, I will go ahead and
This is
hit
the
this.
new continue function.
It's the
the
new
longer
meta.
you take, the more it just fucks up your shit.
Whoever was my predecessor signed just a bunch of wastemen.
Yeah, they always do that. Real managers. We love to sign people who aren't very good at football manager. It's kind of fucked up.
I guess I should go through and look and see if I need people to fire, but honestly, I'm just so afraid. I'll never hire anyone if I fire people.
But like,
Why won't you?
seriously, could we
should
not
just-
like hold up the game in the future for like 5 minutes to sign performance analysts? Like,
You will get
Fucking
time,
guy.
everybody. You will get time. We have one player who's in the Champions League. Guarantee you, most of us are not. The majority are not.
I'm in the Europa League, but yeah.
the quality of your performance analyst probably not determinative of
Yeah,
your
I'm
This
just
isn't the Champions League this year, I think.
what?
The
Oh, I'm just
secret
saying, I
was
think you're
that
in
I
the Champions
was
League this year.
I was hoping to be able to bang it out. I just kept running into the problem of not remembering how many of each person I needed to sign.
That's fine, because they just come in, they fill up, and you sort the queue out slowly. You don't really need to do it that quickly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm Billy Bean in Moneyball. Like I offer deals for players, and then 15 minutes passes, and I offer a new deal. Like I imagine I'm slamming the phone trying to play hardball. You know, like I'm Brad Pitt.
Yeah, so you're not Oakland. You're fucking.
You're Brad Pitt.
You're like-
fucking yes.
No, I
got
am
my
Oakland.
No, you're not.
I'm poor
Elbrack
as
is
fuck.
Oakland.
No, Elbrack is like another division.
I
Hey.
successfully managed to sell my one off the ball midfielder.
Congrats.
Congrats. Yeah, that's
Alright.
Crazy.
I have
Who
not
was
managed
getting
to sell
paid
anyone.
like £13,000 a week.
A second Romanian kid has hit the club.
Mr. President. The second Romanian has hit the club.
I'm sitting there reading My Pet Goat. All right. Go back to reading My Pet Goat.
Visk.
It is.
While you're sitting around bored, you should see if you have any central midfielders you'd be willing to loan to me, and what wage terms you would want for them. Because I'd be interested in discussions at some point.
Okay, how many offers are you gonna make?
Wait, I'll think about it.
They don't accept them.
I guess they don't
to
like you
to
very
be
much.
fair, I only have $1 million to spend, and I'm offering them like 850,000 up front.
Yeah, that's gonna be why, I think. I feel like you might not be able to make this signing.
Oh, excellent. I went over
Maybe
the number of
not.
scouts I was allowed.
Just ask for more scouts.
They won't let me. Let me
tell
add
them you-
sports scientists, but
remember, we're gonna
Tell
have
them
to
you'll resign if you don't get your more scouts.
Lamau, yeah,
honestly,
No,
that's
leak to press. Leak
yeah,
to press.
I would consider that.
I almost leaked the press by accident earlier this game, but there's fortunately a confirmation screen.
That is good.
Right now, I have 7 scouts plus a chief scout, when I should only have 6 scouts.
My team.
However, now it's actually letting me ask for more scouts now that I'm over.
Jim, how tall did you make our dear leader?
No, he's maximum height. He's like 9 feet tall.
I'm assuming everybody's either maximum or minimum height. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I assume that me and Uhu are using the canonical heights of our characters.
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
Like a tiny baby.
I'm like 5'7" or something because Richtofen was.
Oh, you can just change your height freely.
Yeah.
Rick Toffin was a manlet. Confirmed.
Wait,
confirmed?
what? You can change your height?
Yeah, you just change your height. You can change everything about your.
I think you will find he was a
Maybe
short
face
king,
texture.
Cecil.
No, he's a manlet.
Well, no, wouldn't he be a short
baron,
some other royal title? Thank you.
Short stay hair.
A short baron.
Baron von Richthofen.
Short baron looks like he was pretty barren of height, if you know what I mean.
Excuse me.
I don't know what I mean.
I figured out what you meant, so it's all right.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Also, I think this shitty midfielder that I sold was like an FM21 minor wonder kid who I signed in my first FM21 game, and then like was never good enough to play for me, and I sold him at a loss. So.
You know what? I prefer
Come back
the
around.
leader at 220 centimeters.
Not the deer leader shouldn't be the 147 centimeter deer leader.
No. Yeah, I thought because you pick either like a normal height or you pick minimum height or you pick maximum height. I usually pick maximum.
I like picture.
Dude, imagine how hilarious it'd be if it's minimum now.
Hopefully, at least one person has taken the minimum height, which I believe is 4 foot.
No.
If
it's
I get
120 centimeters, Oblet.
What's that in feet, Jim?
It's like
about 4
3
feet.
That's like 4 feet.
No.
Yeah.
Oblet, if I get turfed, I
like
will
almost
play
exactly 4
as a
feet.
member of the TJPW roster.
Huh?
Well, no.
Why didn't you?
Okay, but why have I seen you make an offer for the same player like so many times?
I fucked up the contract the first time, and so he doesn't want to renegotiate with me. But I can't remember exactly how long it is, and also I have basically nothing else to do.
Oh, the
I'm
bidding
just
war for
throwing it at him.
I
Fair
think
enough.
it's like a week or 2 weeks.
I think
You know, if you guys would like, I have a Fofana.
It's not like I'm doing anything else with my time, so we'll find out together. Is what I'm saying.
Honestly, you probably could afford them since you're Leverkusen.
Yeah, but it would
Like
be kind of a
me.
jerk move for me to be like, I'm gonna take this guy. Thanks for
See,
looking.
so
him up.
you have to understand that you are the.
We're all jerks.
Yeah,
It's
you
your
should
job.
be.
Yeah.
You should
I mean,
absolutely be
I'll
doing
be.
it.
I
So
will
if
be
you
managing
don't want to be a
you, you're
jerk,
also allowed to do it.
you could sign him and then loan him to me.
That would actually, I would be
This.
truly upset, and we would be enemies at this point. Henceforth,
Well, aren't we already enemies?
Yeah, yeah.
we're collegiate.
Good boy.
See, no, it's true. We do collude right now.
Yeah, I'm literally loaning one of you guys right now. It'd be a shame if
See,
something happened.
the
to him.
secret is that you're already enemies. It's like the triumvirate, you know. Like you have to understand that like you're not
Yeah.
actually friends.
The triumvirate is cooperating and fighting at the same time.
Yeah.
It's both. So yeah, like it's
You're
like
the
we're not
lesser
friends.
known second triumvirate underneath the real triumvirate of Dortmund and Bayern.
Wait a second, which of us is Pontus?
And Red Bull.
I don't know.
I
One of us
believe
is
that we will
probably,
manage to get through a week this session.
Commodus. I'm kidding. It's just the wrong group of people.
Just one more day.
I believe in you all.
I want to be
Me,
Lepidus.
I'm Atticus.
Zanny. Hello, Zanny.
Zanny is mutant. and
Danny is
deafened.
deafened and muted, so.
I had to do a quick
Continue.
little transfer thing.
Big fake.
I'm sure he can hear you through my stream that he is watching.
Sunny is
She.
She's watching.
Not even,
Oh,
not
you went
even
and
I
got
was
paying
just
your
gonna
attention.
dad.
say.
Not
I
even
was
paying
doing a-
attention to people's preferred pronouns. Look at this from Elbrad.
Actually, I think Zanny's is okay with they as well.
No, not.
I spoke to
Can't
Zanny.
believe
I
two
barely pay attention to anything
Oh,
really.
Cecil, nice interjection.
No, I mean, I
Good
spoke to
Cool.
Zanny a while back
Cecil,
about it.
Cecil,
I'm just
Cecil
saying-
doing the classic Cecil.
Do you guys hear
move
me?
of,
Yes.
Yes. Hello,
People.
Okay.
Zanny
Zanny.
has her preferred pronouns on as a role on her thing. So.
This is why we put the rules on the bullet points.
I do. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
a big.
You changed them.
I'm just
Zanny,
a
did you
big.
change your pronouns recently?
No.
No.
Oh
I'm
my
just a
God.
big
My bad.
fan of.
Speaking of
Cecil?
I'm
This
just a
is
huge
this is
fan
the
of
most painful
Cecil.
conversation.
Cecil taking.
No,
Cecil
my bad. My bad.
taking-
It's
in his
Incredible that
shame.
you've been able to channel the entire
fine.
spirit
Cecil
of
I've
the
had the
taking
same
is the
family.
most
pronouns for 10
unforced
years.
error.
Cecil, you are 6 feet under, and you're saying like I'm not deep enough.
No,
I gotta get deeper.
My bad. My bad.
We gotta go deeper.
Hello, Joe
Wait.
Scully. I looked at Karmic's stream.
Uh,
Nice coaches, Elbrack. Oh,
Yeah. I
Where'd you
did
find
a
all those
lot of work.
coaches?
where'd you get those?
I loaded up the save and I looked through the things. I did some searching.
GL, Brack.
Oh,
How
you
come
mean
your mom lets you have
you
10
cheat?
coaches?
Is that why you're competing with me over a physio?
Cecil,
Oh, the
you're saying
physios
you're-
are.
Barely
You saying
paid, I
that
don't-
Bayer Leverkusen does not let you have 10 coaches?
It's a joke. I have 13. Or at least I have room for 13.
Unlucky.
Is another falsehood.
That's true. It is unlucky.
He's
I
not
should ask them
merely
for more.
ignorant. He's spreading untruths.
Oh no! I'm being called out.
But it is entirely possible just to jump into the third season of this Door King thing.
Well, I'm just only
Working?
showing it because it's the only one I've watched, so I can tell you can jump
so
into
yeah,
them,
yeah,
but I'm
that's-
meaning to
that's-
watch the ones before.
That's why I was like, yeah, sure. If this is the one you've watched and it was coherent and made sense.
I mean, like, the humor is a bit shit. Like, the guy who does it tries to be funny and he fails. And I'm also fairly sure I would completely hate this manager if I ever had to work with him in any capacity. But other than that, it's actually really interesting.
I mean, we don't got to work with them. We just got to
Like,
watch
it- It's a really good window into how it's actually done at, like, semi-pro level. They're semi-pro. And it's weird.
mean,
because
I
the club is the
completely-
passion project of this one rich guy.
I completely hate the managers I have to work with in real life, so.
Since he's not here, I will say it. Nobody's got a worse boss than Ito Respect Army.
Damn.
Who's Ito's
I
boss?
have no idea what Ito does for work.
Doesn't he work for himself?
Yes,
He's
that is the joke.
self-employed.
Yes.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I get it.
Oh yeah, he's like a DM, isn't he? Like
Yeah.
professional.
Oh wow.
This you should do it. You should do it too. You should
I'm
be
not
professional
asking-
He's
DM.
kind of made it professional. He doesn't need to be professional. He just kind of works longer hours.
Does
Unironically
some
thinking
more.
of doing it.
how does he pay the bills? Is my curiosity.
With the money from that.
Yeah,
You can't make that
people.
much. You can't get that much.
He
Well,
also
you'd be
lives with
surprised.
his, he lives with
He also
his
does
mom.
live with his mom.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
He also
okay,
lives
good.
in Middlesbrough, and he doesn't like what is he paying for in Middlesbrough?
Oh,
Like,
he
is
probably-
is
he
he
probably
buying
gets-
hardcore drugs? Like
He might also be collecting the dole, which would help, I think.
No, because you can't collect the dole when you have a job.
Yeah, but the job doesn't exist in real life.
No,
though.
If he gets paid a
surveil-
bill,
it's
please.
called
They
Yeah.
surveil your bank accounts, Cecil. Like,
Oh,
what
they
you're
do?
talking about is what's called cash in hand.
Oh,
Yeah, which you
okay.
can't do
Yeah,
from online
Cecil-
GMing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cecil, you're thinking about Canadian welfare, which is
Yes.
less fucked up and evil.
Right, I
no,
forgot
no,
that,
no,
that
no, no.
Britain
Our
lives in
welfare-
a
well,
I don't want to
police
think
state.
about it.
Our
No,
welfare
not-
does. Our welfare sucks balls.
The politics of the football manager chat was fascinating. And
I've
it's come
never
to an end
qualified for it,
organically
Swift.
all on its own. It's come
What do
to
you
an
mean?
end organically, Cecil. All on its
I'm
own.
sorry.
Wonderful.
Yes, Cecil, stop talking about politics and hit continue instead.
I'm gonna do my
There we
thing.
go.
I'm just saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was gonna talk about how
I-
to scam American welfare, but then I realized I'm streaming online, and Mr. Bezos might see this.
Yeah, he won't
He's
see
watching
you.
right
asking
now.
Okay, I'll make an
all your
exception for you
players
doing
to
that.
watch your stream though.
Actually, if you think about it, Elbrek, since you haven't hit associate or whatever the fuck. This is your last chance for freedom.
Associate.
That's true.
After that is when you're fucked.
Well, if we think about it, Bezos is like the king
I,
of dodging
I s-
taxes, so maybe he'd be up for it.
you know what? I don't know how to respond to that. Uhu.
You changed, Karmic. I miss old Karmic. Once you started getting that paycheck.
So they gave me more scouts. They gave me one additional scout, who I'd already hired.
You know what?
God
I'm
damn
gonna
Did you ask
saying
for
that
the too many scouts article, because that's how that works.
saying that I changed because I became a Twitch affiliate is better than the usual complaint that I've changed.
I think my team might be bad.
I think my team is really bad.
Yeah, my team is not that great.
My team is bad.
In a lot of my sims, Schalke were down there at the bottom, but also in a lot of my sims, Wolfsburg was down there at the bottom. Which I found
How did Hertha do?
I didn't notice. I was only really looking at me,
Hertha's
and I was
usually
kind of
really
hanging
tables,
above the relegation zone in every fucking sim I ran.
Dude, in my game,
I
Hertha have
think
the
I'm gonna
best
buy a
defense.
pace merchant.
Hey, I've got a pace.
How much does Adam Armstrong cost?
Oh no.
I tried to
Adam
loan Adam
Armstrong
Armstrong, and they wouldn't let him go because of his first team commitments.
Look, if you need a pace merchant, look no further than Davy Selke. He's also
Look no further than Kevin
consistent.
Zoe.
Kevin Zohe, the one that got away.
Actually,
He is a consistent
Slim. I should not
perfectionist.
tell Slim to sign Kevin Zohe. He has already.
I can't get along with Kevin Zohe.
Yeah, Slim has already been
I think
down
that's
that.
what our thing was. I think like I could not get along with him. He would not like train. He would not like play nice.
I mean, he's
I'll look for
15,
David
15.
Selke.
Slim,
He's
surprised you've had nothing to say
Also,
about you signing
this like
Maxime Lopez.
David Selke is actually like all right.
Oh wow, he is actually quite fast.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
he's
got
very
nothing
fast,
else.
and he's not that bad. He makes so much money.
He does make so much money. That's
Oh,
why I
mean,
can't
I'm
get
not
him.
gonna.
Yeah, I know.
All right, how
I know you're
what
not.
is so much money?
He makes
48,000 a week.
40,000 a week.
48,000 euros.
Let me do some. Let me do
Oh,
some
it's
math.
big question
'cause
time.
I might want to look at him and potentially eat a bit
His
of that wage from
physicals
you.
are really good.
Yeah, no, he's
His
I've got-
mentals are kind of but
He
his
has
physicals are incredible.
winds up opponents. He's not good at anything but running around. Is he?
I'm
does he just
sorry.
out
And
pace
annoying.
people?
He's good at running and he winds opponents. He actually
and work
might.
rate 18.
And
he,
aggression 19 and bravery 18. He's gonna fucking kill someone.
Scott Brown.
Yeah, no. This man has the Karmic Knight DNA. So I gotta
Look,
take
he's
a
available.
look.
He's available.
If I could pay his wages, I would do it. Actually,
Space in my wage budget enough to pay this man.
I mean, he might accept a lower wage. I don't know. He's only got a year left on his contract.
Chances are he will be dog shit because he just doesn't like.
They did
what do
make
you- what do you
finishing
want
more
with him on
important in this
permanent?
FM, which he's really bad at, but
and he also has no composure.
Oh fuck! Composure is.
Okay, what is this guy? He runs around. He says, "Haha, I'm faster than you" to everyone he passes by, and he doesn't do anything else.
He's Sonic the Hedgehog. He does
Maybe-
all you need.
He would be
maybe
really
if you
good
put
in
him
a
as like a
counterattacking team.
pressing forward, he would be okay.
Like,
Yeah,
if you
he was
sit
like-
back and just have
Pressing
him
forward,
fucking
yeah.
run after long balls, he will score.
All right. I am going to.
I mean, feel free
Yes.
to like
What are you going to?
check with his agent what he wants. I don't know.
Well, no,
He's,
all right,
he's
so
a budget
here's-
Jamie Vardy. That is who he is. Budget Jamie Vardy.
For me, he wants between 60 and 83,000 pounds per week. So like,
That's a lot.
Jesus
so
Christ.
that's
this-
pounds,
lot.
not euro.
This, I will pay 75% of
euros.
his. I will pay 75% of his wage from you to get him on loan.
Okay, if I can't sell him, I will probably take you up on that.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit more time to try to sell him.
Yeah, no. This deal is until I realize that like my striker core is already good enough. This
Mine's
deal is on
not.
the table. This deal is on the table until I decide whether or not Victor Gyökeres was a joke pick or not.
Victor Gyökeres is actually like a legitimately decent striker. He tops
Yeah.
out at like mid Premier League level, but he gets there. Like, and he's good. He has really good strength, which
And
helps a
like,
lot.
that's some stiff competition too. Like there's some really good players in the Prem, so being mid-table striker
I mean,
tier is still pretty good.
I signed him year one as Middlesbrough, and he had like 25 goals in the championship,
Huh?
which
Would
is
anybody?
very good.
Ooh, I found a 35-year-old with 16 pace, 16 acceleration.
God damn. What about the rest of them?
Who
He
cares?
seems okay. He's like a pace merchant, but
I'm gonna
They're
say.
And what's his name?
oh, sure, I'll tell you. His name is Ismail Sosa.
The problem is, depending on his natural fitness, the game will look at that, and then next year he'll like lose like 20 stats.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
next
that's
year.
why
Next
I brought
year,
him up, because he's 35. I think it's funny.
Next year is fake. Who cares?
Okay, I keep forgetting time is not real.
I'm gonna name 2 players. One of them has 17 off the ball, and the other one has 16 finishing. Does that interest anybody?
Not without
Name
knowing
those
what
2
else they
words.
have.
How many money?
That's all they have.
It's ones
If I
off
could
the
fuse
board.
them together, they would be the perfect player. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
that's
they're
classic issue.
they're my other 2 strikers basically. They're
I
not
just
bad.
I just did something. I bought Andres Andrade from last year. Well, from because you guys were playing him before. He seemed okay then.
That is. Who?
I don't know. He's a guy.
I've never seen you before.
Guy.
Okay.
If anybody wants Lucas Alario or Rafael Santos Borre, they're both available.
Oh, Bore. Yeah, I remember him.
Sounds boring.
Uhu, was Gustav Isaacson the Danish wonder kid, or is that someone else?
Someone else. I don't even know who you're talking about.
That's the guy that I posted in the chat. He looks like he's gonna be decent in a few years. He's decent now, but he'll be good in a few years.
Let me see.
I didn't post any stats. I can do that really quick if you like.
No, I'll just look them up.
Fake continue. This continue
Uh-huh.
is a fake. Do not be fooled.
You.
That continue.
You hate to
wasn't
see it.
real, folks. I'm sorry, but you done got played.
I don't actually have the money to go through this.
Hendrick
deal.
becomes
I'm kind of hoping.
youngest ever Palmaris player.
I have a couple sales that have been accepted but still being negotiated. I'm hoping they go through because otherwise I won't be able to get this deal with Gustav.
You can always like stall for several weeks.
Yeah. Like I'll definitely do that. But if they just completely the other deals completely just fall through, I'm fucked and I can't get this guy. I was
seems
pretty
decent.
happy.
Endrick is on a range,
Seems
by the
pretty
way.
good. He's very fast.
I
Yeah.
think Endrick is on like a 170 to 200 PA
Yep.
range.
I forgot that kid.
This guy is comparable to my strikers and is gonna get better. So, I think there's definitely room for him if we can get this deal through.
I
But
mean,
it really
basically,
depends on
whoever
the other sales go through.
gets in the Champions League this season is going to have a shot at signing him. I think is what's going to happen. So he doesn't actually cost that much money.
I was able to get this deal down. Well, the potential value is a little bit higher than the original asking price, but I brought the price down 6 mil in current transfer. So
That is how it tends to work.
yeah.
What's his national team?
He is Danish.
There you go.
Oh, I should have looked at his personality and shit. I hope it's not bad. Fairly determined. That's fine. Oh, he's outspoken. Oh no. Oh no, he's outspoken.
You're paying someone. Oh, is that per year?
I see your Steam screen over.
Yeah. Lol. Nice mods.
Same.
Nice Steam community screenshot. Nerd.
Oh, there. I put it in the thing.
I like Elbrack. I like Elbrack specifically posting a screenshot when we can all look at his actual screen.
Well, we can because he's got his Steam window up. So it was very considerate of him to take a picture before he did that.
That is not a very
Well,
good
he
one.
only had his
That
Steam
guy
window
is
up because
shit,
he took
yeah.
a picture.
Well, I just
Now
have no
you're dead.
confidence you're actually watching.
To be honest, you know what the real fucking problem is here? That none of you seem to have the balls to call out.
Oh.
Dollars per annum. Dollars per annum, Al.
I'll be honest, I don't. when
Oh,
saw
did I not
$1 per
change
annum,
my?
Oh,
I
I
didn't
got
even know what
paired
it meant,
against the
man.
fucking I got paired against Stuttgarter kickers again.
I got
well, yeah, because
Pacific Beirut.
Everyone knows the true
isn't
language
the
is
first
euros per
round
week.
very regional?
Well,
Oh,
I
I don't know.
Three Liga team. Oh god,
No,
I
it's,
feel
it's
bad.
literally everybody. The Germans don't do seeding.
Oh, they don't do seeding.
So
Oh, never
every
mind.
eligible team that participates in the DFB Pokal, it was just drawn now.
Yeah, well, we have
Somehow I
no
got my
player-on-player
team's actual
matches.
fierce rival. That's fun.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's supposed to give the little clubs, you know, like a more democratic chance of a payday. I think, rather than
Well,
because-
the lower seeds are home teams. So
yeah, so that's dumb as well. Actually, I forgot. About that.
Yeah, but
honestly,
I think in the DFB Pokal they keep all of the money.
Hey, Obla, check my
yeah,
stream.
but
You
it's
check
only
my
the money
stream
for
again.
like a 11,000 person
Oh no, I
stadium.
also saw the picture of it, but that was me guffawing in horror.
Yeah, but
No, I changed it to euros per week.
Also,
good.
what
You're
they
one of
should
us.
do, and what the FA Cup should also do, is give if a team is a league or more below another team, they should have the choice of home or away. So you can either take the home game to try and like improve your chance of progressing, or take the away day to get a bigger payday.
Yeah, I this team I'm going against is in the third Liga, so I'm pretty sure they would want the payday if they had a choice.
I remember this being really annoying when I managed in the regional leagues because the regional cups are like this as well. So even when you do get a good draw, you do not actually get to maximize it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Stuttgarter kickers would rather play at my 60,000 person stadium if they got a split of the draw than at their 11,000.
And
Though I
that's
don't think we'd fill it, to be
that's
honest.
huge for that level as well. Like, you know, like as a semi-pro club, I struggle to get 2,500 through the game.
yeah, I mean, even if you can fill, even just being able to fill the stands against a big team is probably like a lot more than they would normally make.
I mean, yeah, and at this level, that's usually the case. The minimum stadium requirements are a lot bigger than the average attendance. The place I'm going day after tomorrow or whatever, it has one stand. One stand.
Elbrack and our dear leader, which I think is Jim, but I'm not positive.
My old semi-pro club, it was beside the primary school, so you could just like go to the edge of the fence and just watch them play because there was no security whatsoever. It was great.
I cannot believe that in 13 days we will actually play a real match of football.
Oh fuck, that soon. Oh shit, oh my god, I need to do so many more signings. Hold up. Thanks for
I need
reminding
to
me.
sell my entire team and then buy an entirely new team.
Yeah.
Also, we have officially made it 1 week in 2 hours this session.
That's
So we got to go 4 hours. If we made 4
Like,
hours, we would
people
hit.
have to fucking hit continue.
No.
I will say that my like hard cutoff did get like changed at the last minute to a different time with 2 different days.
Oh, I see. All right, we're waiting on Elbrack, on Zanny, and Flying Mob.
What is this that Elbrack's working on?
Elbrack was looking at staff, which is why I spoke up.
Having that
Can't
loan
believe-
manager is gonna bother me. Gotta get rid of him.
Albrecht's been hit by an injury already.
I'll say it. Staff.
Got a staph
they don't
infection.
matter. Especially not now. It's too late for them to like make.
Yeah,
But you
buried all the
Bochum
effort in
has
the first week, guys.
Bochum has dreams. Bochum has desires. It has aspirations.
Bochum have dreams.
But can you have that on a wet night in Hoffenheim?
You guys hear that? Bayern Leverkusen's bullying Bochum.
I'll need a second here.
We're
This is
bullies. We're the
Bochum?
worst people.
Everybody
That's
beat
not
Bayern Leverkusen's ass.
He's not in it. He's Bayern.
God bless.
No,
his ass.
Bayern Leverkusen is the horrible like bastard child.
People who don't hit continue.
I need a second. Just give me a few minutes. I got to do something important.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
So how does it Cecil, how does it feel to be the footballing arm of a pharmaceutical company?
Really good. My
I mean-
blood is fluorescent.
You probably save on steroids, right?
Same question to
Asthma medication.
whoever is the player from Red Bull. Do we
Did
have
the-
We don't have
If there was someone playing Wolfsburg, we'd know what kind of card they show up in.
Did the Umbrella Corporation build a secret lab under your stadium, Cecil?
Yes.
Good. That's gonna be fine.
Are you saying that our trustworthy pharmaceutical giant Bayer is actually the Umbrella Corporation?
Well, front at least.
Oh,
A shell
I'm
corporation.
not saying it.
I'm not saying that,
Speak into the microphone clearly.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not
That may or
saying
may
that a
not be
player is
anything.
gonna go through a door and get bit by a zombie and a horrible outbreak is gonna happen.
There we go. Thanks for waiting.
Someone should have forced continued. It sounds like.
Hey,
Okay.
You showed weakness, Zanny. You can't do that.
Will you do 80% of Selkie's salary?
I'm gonna wait until after the first league match. I will tell you.
After the season starts.
That's
Wait, is
There
there
is a
enough
season
time?
starting. Yeah, there's like.
Okay, I'll do 70% if you agree now.
I will not agree now. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have so many
60%?
attacking coaches.
Because as I said, I don't actually know if he's gonna get I don't actually know if I'm actually gonna be playing him. Because I have brought in more attacking talent already.
Oh well, Brett got stuck in the weekly meeting. Probably want to turn that to not every week. I set mine, I
turn it
think, for
off.
never. Yeah.
I like those because it gives me random focus, like it gives me random training updates.
I like, yeah, I.
Oh, poached! I poached somebody. Haha! Fuck you.
But who's to get fucked specifically?
I'm richer than Bochum.
Oh,
What an achievement.
I'm so glad
literally
you-
stole a physio.
Such bull.
I think it was an
What
important
you
moment.
Stole a physio. He wasn't your physio. He was like a free agent.
Don't see your name on it.
All right, I will go post. I'm posting my new burning coin emotes in your channel.
Damn.
Elbrack.
Elbrack, did you know that when that guy asked for 2.2 euros a week, that was too much for my board, and
Oh
like
fuck.
I had to pay him the maximum wage, which is 1.9.
Yeah,
And he
who
agreed.
I think that's more
who
than
tried
I
to
could
compete with
offer.
me for Nathan Dub?
Oh fuck.
I guess your days of signing him are done.
No, I was in an interaction where someone was unhappy, like was slightly concerned, and it continued while I was doing it because I had already. hit
There's
continue.
one that you don't continue for.
That. Yep. Well, Christian Günther is not a happy boy.
Who?
And
Never
he's a
heard of him.
team leader.
Do you know what we
Oh,
need to
boy.
do next time, Mobile? We need to play in the Serie A. So then whenever we have our player rivalries, it's actually just realistic. Like when we refuse to deal with one another, like that's just how it is.
It's it's a grim land. So yeah.
We gotta go somewhere funny.
I mean,
We
everyone
got
would
a-
be
we got
like
an idle
murdering
Cecil
each
Trump.
other over Italian players the way
Cecil's
Serie
not
A.
confirmed as idol.
Let's go back to Singapore.
Yeah. Sure.
Singapore sucks. Singapore was
Singapore
really
didn't
bad.
suck.
Yeah, everybody hates it. Remember?
Singapore sucks, and also
The
Singapore.
SPL was also very bad.
I had fun in the SPL.
I lost every single game as Ross County. It was
But the
great.
thing with SPL is that you're essentially like non-league with the stats that you have. You just have
Damn.
everyone's so bad. That, like, they're also relatively expensive for how bad they are.
Also, I wanted to be clear: the Singapore Premier League only has 8 teams in it.
Technically, Scottish teams are subject to the English league premiums because obviously all conditions that an English player meets, a Scottish player meets.
Yeah.
Thanks to
He's
the
all trouble.
situation.
The situation.
Cecil Idol Tron?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to someone. Not in real life, in the
He's
game.
on the damn phone. We got
I
him.
can't believe he's texting.
He's Billy Bean, dude. He's making deals.
He's on the phone.
So get me a pizza. I want a pepperoni, quarter Hawaiian.
I am
What
sad
do you
we
mean they don't have that here? in
Oh man,
Germany?
my entire team agrees with the sale of my old ass locker room leader.
Get 'em.
I'm sad we can't
Ah.
ask for other teams to fill up our vending machines for 3 years, in addition to any money we give for a player.
That's a pretty good deal. Who's Stuttgart?
That's me.
Your Congolese guy's pretty good.
Yeah, he's one of the best players on my team.
Yeah. Ooh, Hoffenheim 2.
He's the most valuable player on my team, sir.
You listed this motherfucker for 1.5 million?
Yeah, you want him?
No. Get the hell out of here. 1.5 million.
Get the
We're
fuck
in for
out of
an 11
here.
point.
Good luck selling him for that. Jesus.
Dude,
Wow.
Andreas Schaldrup or whatever, who I signed, is already valued at between 30 to 41 million.
Yeah, it's
So
probably
wait,
bullshit. I'm
wait.
so mad.
The only like squad requirement is you have to have 12 German players, and that's
That's-
it.
And
Yeah.
here's
That's
the
not
thing.
real.
Here's the thing.
There's no
You
That's
have
why we're here.
99 slots, so if you have fewer than 12, it just subtract from 99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
There
have
are no
but-
field a
requirements.
mere 87 players in the season.
That's incredible. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm posting more Chie Thunk because that's crazy.
Oh, dude, I registered my entire bloated first team, second team, and youth team. And I'm at like.
Yeah, you should do that. That's the other thing. If you don't register them in the window, they won't be available if you decide.
Well,
to
yeah,
keep
it's
them.
it's like in France. You have to register everybody. Everybody has to be registered, or else.
I mean, I
They're
registered
not-
everyone, and it was like 60 people. So
Same.
I was negotiating a contract. I don't know if this is gonna throw out my contract.
You have to do it again.
if you're
This is why
negotiating
you shouldn't
contract,
continue if you're doing
why did you
time
hit
sensitive
60?
stuff. It's only
Oh,
when you're
fuck.
not doing time sensitive stuff, Cecil, where
just have to
like,
do it
that would
again.
be bad.
Frankly.
You'll
Yeah,
have to
it
wait.
won't-
It counts as a free mulligan.
I hope so.
Yeah,
right,
especially
please
if
don't,
they No, you
Please
just don't press
no,
continue.
no. Just please don't force continue.
No one
Nobody
did.
force continues.
Oh, okay.
I loudly announce it with a
Oh.
long build up every
Well,
single time.
I'm focused on this. Sorry.
Well,
For the
Just didn't-
purposes of the game,
Oh,
it
that's
didn't
supposed to be
happen.
like
So it's
Yeah.
like you had a vision of the future.
What was I
So
gonna
if
say?
you were pissing him off, it's good
I mean,
now.
to be honest,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you keep accusing me,
No,
of
if he
such things, I'm
accepted
gonna start forcing
instantly on
continues.
anything.
No.
you get to
I look.
try again.
Everything's nice. Everything's good. I'm gonna finish this. Then I'll hit continue.
Okay.
I managed to.
Who's this
sign up for-
Andrade? Is Leo Andrade the Andrade that everyone's taking?
Um,
Yes.
I would love for this transfer I've had who's been waiting for like a week to actually fucking agree to come
I know. It
here.
seems like
Rogue.
I've been waiting for some of these people for longer.
It would be
Than...
great. It would be, would
Did
be
you
great if
delay
they-
it, Rogue?
I did not delay it.
Oh,
going
okay,
on?
sorry. I thought you meant because I didn't know for a long time that if you delay a transfer, you don't have to wait the whole week for it to come up. You can go do it manually.
No, I have a transfer agreed with a club. The player agreed to terms, but he has to actually like make his final decision.
Oh yes, I see. That's yeah.
Oh, that means they're actually thinking about it.
It hasn't actually been a week because it's been like 4 days, but it's felt like about a year because we've been continuing so fucking slowly.
I see. It's just a roundabout complaint.
Well,
There
actually,
is a
I
button you
really
can hit.
want him to like specifically say yes, so that I can move on because it's a big chunk of my transfer budget. And if he says no, I can move on to other target. So,
You
yes.
can rush his decision. There's a button.
Yeah.
to click.
First of all, I'm
That
not
never
going to click
works.
that because it's really important decision for me.
They don't care about that.
Secondly,
also
that
never
I've
seen
never
one.
had that button work for me.
I've never actually used it.
Like
to be
any
honest.
version of FM that I've ever
Yeah, you're
played.
trying to bait Rogue into testing it for you.
I'm just saying it exists.
Yeah, I have played quite a bit of FM before. Not very well, but you know.
Oh hey, I'm in the top 10.
Uh,
I'm in the top 10 biggest signings with signing Victor Gyökeres.
Congrats.
Would you say that
How
your
much
club
did
has
you
been
spend on him, by the
Gokaified?
way?
Congrats.
I spent 9 million. Like 2.5 of it was up front, maybe.
Okay. I think I got him for like 7.5 as Burrow, but more of that was up front. Also, that was in patents, so.
Yeah.
It does feel like the AI groks future fees a little better in this, because you can pay more over a longer time or less upfront, which is kind of the system.
Yeah.
The thing
Like
I
I said,
like.
they are slightly better at recognizing obvious financial fraud clauses, in my opinion.
Yeah, that too.
The AI doesn't demand like 50% of future profits.
Yeah,
On
it used
every
to be, like,
guy now.
core opening, which
They
to
still
go and
do that
exclude
for
those
me,
before
except
making the first offer.
yeah, I always exclude those basically. But if I ever don't, they do tack on like 40% of profit, basically always, and lock it
Well,
immediately.
always if it's a young player.
Yeah. I mean,
I have a
just
lot of injured
sign
guys.
like non-young players. Like, what the fuck?
That's why you should exclusively sign 26-year-olds on freeze.
Nod.
Well, I mean, if Oblit nods when you say that, it must be a good plan.
Anyway, I did appreciate my staff telling me that before I sold him recently, that the guy who had one in off the ball, it was a slight weakness in this game. And I should probably train him to fix that.
Can you imagine how frustrating it must be to play with that guy? Like, you need to make a fucking pass and he's just standing there. Like, get open, motherfucker.
He's just like standing in the opposition goal.
Just chatting with a couple of the opposing team
He's
players.
wandered off the field to like yell at a supporter.
Oh, Verdant, since you're here now. What the fuck what's this bit with your gimmick?
Your name.
Who is
Yeah.
Pingo your name?
I don't know. I had to come up with a gimmick in 30 minutes, so I just went with an easy bit to do.
You
Well,
had
I
an
don't- What
aneurysm.
bit is this, though?
Yeah,
you had an
It
aneurysm.
modifies the target. It modifies the articles.
You
Is
know,
this the Club Penguin thing?
Who's Pingo? Who's Pingo?
I don't know.
John Pingo, legend.
Pingo your name?
I don't fucking know. I had to come up with a name.
Pokemon Pingo to the polls?
Just your way of asking for a do-over, Vern.
a good gimmick would be Paul Muad'Dib, the The leader of the Fremen.
Your discarded gimmick.
I don't
left
take
in the channel.
You know the bit that we missed was we should have had someone who's named hit continue, so that every time that they hadn't hit continue, you could say their name, but it would also trigger everyone else to hit continue.
That's powerful.
Like John Rehos.
Fuck off. A bit of me just instinctively clenched. You can't send me back there. No.
People
No,
like to
no,
joke
no.
about, oh, Obla is such a tyrant. He doesn't like people saying rehost. When multiple people quit the game because someone said rehost, and
Oh,
they had
yeah.
to wait for an hour.
Yeah.
That's very funny, but also awful.
Well, I mean,
sorry.
All right.
Stupid.
Even before we get a manager of when's the next session,
I mean, there will come a point where I do just start punishing you for doing this. I don't know when it is I'm going to snap. You know, that
But
would
it's
be
coming.
straightforward.
You
But
can kick whenever you want.
Yeah, it's like me saying Xbox turn off, you know? Oh, no one's
Does
playing
that
this on
work
Xbox.
other people's Xbox?
Hey, Alexa, turn off.
to be fair, anyone who's using a smart speaker fucking deserves it. So
yeah.
Alexa,
Anybody who
rip
has
a
an
wet
Internet of
fart.
Things deserves all the bad things that happen to them.
The only person who shouldn't is the kid who managed to find out how to tweet using their fridge.
Yeah, sure. So.
Because her parents took away her phone, so she was tweeting using the fridge. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah, Oblit.
That's just
Simple,
that's
she
a
could
sign
send
that
a
Internet
tweet saying
thing is
hit
just
continue.
bad.
Well, yeah, but also credit to the person who hacked their fridge, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have respect for it.
At least someone can still hack the fucking things.
Oh, interesting thing when I found out about trying to find out the upload for my internet. So Comcast, they'll give you 1200 megabits down, but the maximum you can ever have up is like 25 with even the best plan. They just hate people who upload things.
Also, Cecil, the real issue with that is that Twitter kept freezing.
We got Luana Purloin.
That's
yeah,
a
sorry.
great
I'm negotiating a contract. Just
Oh, how dare you have a legitimate reason?
Yeah.
One of my guys got food poisoning.
That's not a legitimate reason.
Also, the other thing I found out is
Game's gone.
my wireless right now cannot support the maximum download speed I can do. I gotta swap in a new wireless card.
Uhu, what's your plan if any of your players get the flu? You gotta play him, right?
They gotta play.
You gotta play it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends who
I
it
can't
is.
believe they haven't added COVID to FM23.
I mean, everybody knows that they have. They made the flu more virulent. They literally have as well.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have just added it. Like,
By name? The unspeakable name?
Think of it this way, Rogue. If you do that, then what you're actually postulating is that COVID never goes away.
which is
people are-
correct.
You know what I mean, though? That like a century from now, people are still getting really bad COVID.
Probably true.
Yeah,
Stop
Russia
telling
will
me
still
these
not be in.
Yeah.
Russia will still be kicked out of like the.
Yeah, like you already have weird shit like that.
The only fucking people who get to a century in are the people who like run offhand, like run
Yeah,
it a
like-
century and then start
there-
playing or whatever.
I'm just
There
saying.
are
Me, motherfucker.
there are psychos who like have played the same save a day at a time for 60 years or whatever.
Also, we got fake continued.
Yeah,
would
they, could
be-
playing. They were playing Football Manager. What would that be? Fuck. Blah 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 blah. 19.
No, 60 years in game. Jesus Christ.
With all the weird AI generated players with weird stat distributions.
I
They
think
were
the
playing
most I've ever gotten is
Football
like
Manager,
10
the
years?
role playing.
Stupid crap face, the regen.
Turn
The
on your
names
monitor.
have changed to reflect a new age. Everyone's gonna have first names. It's like a.
I mean, to be fair, if Football Manager ever like stopped coming out, like, you know, SI folded or whatever, I'd probably do like a 20-year save.
You probably
It's
yeah,
just by the time I would get to that point, like 2 new FMs would have come out, and I would have bought one of them.
Desperately downloading a player pack that includes anime characters, because that's all the mod support you're getting anymore.
Also, I tend to
Sure.
play pretty slowly in single player.
I haven't played this game since the
Opposed to
multiplayer.
the end of coin.
I feel like my definition of slowly has changed since starting this game.
Yeah, it is a real like a mindset shift.
It's
we
the
all struggle with this to
pre-season.
start with.
And,
Yeah,
but
this
there's-
is
I'm not like upset. I'm just it's
Bullshit.
just like funny how long everything takes.
It takes a lot of dedication, but you will, after a while, come to learn to crave the joy of preseason.
Well,
Trust me.
first of all, we haven't played a single game between
Yeah.
anybody.
That's
we,
true.
Do not
we've
be-
experienced AI friendlies.
In future, what we tend to do is just holiday back to where we started, like roughly from the
No,
end
you
of the previous
holiday
season.
to the opening of the transfer window or something.
Oh yeah,
Do
no,
a
you're
bunch
right.
of
we did.
business.
yes,
maybe
you
holiday.
you
did.
holiday.
We did open
You open
the
the transfer window. You holiday through your training camp. And then we do a second, more panic-filled transfer session, and then the season starts.
Exactly.
Well, all right. Let's see if they're happy that I'm signing someone from Sevilla. The entire team came here, like 11 people on my first team. Were like, "Hey, we dislike how you treated our player, our guy, when you blew him off."
You see, they're
Yeah.
severely upset.
I was gonna say if this doesn't work, there might be severe consequences.
I will be fucked. I will completely trash my my vibes.
Your hotel room?
But worse, my vibes.
Oh no, not your vibes.
Look, it's just 10 days away from that draw for that random competition. Sure, we can get there in
Sounds
30
like a
minutes.
Draw's
good
already
idea.
happened. 10 days from the
is in
actual
10
game.
days.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
Yes, check your schedule. You'll have an opponent.
And it's a real game.
It is. It's real.
Oh, good. I pulled a semi-pro team. Maybe I'll win it.
We got
Yeah,
30
I'm playing
minutes.
Cut Bus.
All we gotta do is just smash that.
I'm
space
playing
bar.
the Stuttgart Derby against the Stuttgarter Kickers.
Are you excited for the one game of the season where you'll be the favorite, Elbrack?
I have an important question. Important question.
Hey, you got your
Important
Argentinian free
question.
agent.
I did.
Important question.
Mhm.
So, when we're done here, I can hold this thing up still for another 20 minutes or so if people have paperwork to do. Is that something that anybody would benefit from and thus not have to hire any more staff or whatever the fuck next session? The silence
Speak
tells me
now,
no.
or speak now, or
I
forever
mean,
hold your peace.
No,
if
I
you
think
do
it-
it, I will probably hang around and do that, but I don't really want to tell you to do it. So
I'm
sure
not
Obla
gonna-
doesn't care. That's what he's offering.
I would not be making this offer if I did not wish to carry it out. You can trust me on that. I'm exceptionally lazy. I've never once offered to do something that I wasn't.
that's fair.
Now the
gonna
only
do.
caveat
That's
is if you want to sign a bunch of staff, we were gonna turn on the continue train right now. Because then if you have 20 minutes at the end to sign, the useless mouth breathers, you don't need to do it now.
So, I mean,
What
like,
the-
I'm just going to leave it up for like 10 minutes. And then if you're still here, I'll probably leave it up another 10, 15. And I will let you know before
Yep.
it goes
So
down.
no
and we'll
reason
get
not
started.
to slam continue now.
I'm gonna go ham on Zanny and Cecil. By
What's that?
saying
What does
their
that mean?
I said I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
okay.
saying
Continue.
their names.
Yeah, sorry.
Cecil.
I
Okay, this is
hit the
really
buttons.
funny.
Cecil.
Cecil,
Yeah, 1 second.
still waiting.
Yeah,
Force
No,
continue.
I know. I was talking to a guy. He's moving here. I'm sending him on language courses. Okay, it's done.
Here's a tip for you.
That's what.
Why are you
Continue-
talking to him? He doesn't know what you're
Hang on.
saying.
Tip. Actual tip. When you're doing the promises, you should just always promise a language course if it's available, because then you don't have to click the button later and it's done automatically.
That's a good point.
It's the only way
That's
to
pretty
automate
clever.
this, to my knowledge. But if you promise it, they will never reject.
You can
that
also
as
just
well.
give it to him.
They also don't value it.
It was for staff, but I appreciate this.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you can't.
the
Is it
meeting.
actually like beneficial to send your staff on language courses, or does
Yes.
it depend on
Yes,
your
it
staff?
is.
I don't know, but I just got a very good coach
I mean, whatever.
named
rich,
Larry
so
Hindmarsh.
we can afford it.
Oh.
Marsh. I've never
I'm not
seen
worried
a
about exhausting my
Hindmarsh
72
before.
The only
million.
Marsh I'm interested in is the Marsh.
pound
because
work
He's
Yes.
Scottish. He's Scottish. He's a Scottish coach. He's got 18s and 17s.
Those
Oh no, I forgot. Leverkusen's bigger than me.
those coaching meetings can recommend sending people on language courses as well. Though it's only sometimes.
We have half an hour left, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
I know time.
I'm going to leave it up for maybe 20 minutes or so afterwards, as some people have expressed the desire to stay and do some paperwork, so that they
I
don't have to
really-
do any more of it next week.
I really hope this fucking player commits to me or not. Preferably yes, but either way.
I've given up, honestly. I've resigned myself to just like. I don't see myself getting relegated. I don't have a reason for this, but I just don't see it happening. So I'm happy to get 18th or 16th or 15th.
I'd be thrilled if you told me I could lock in 15th.
I want to go back to the Europa League.
I'm
That
aiming
is
for a
not gonna be
mid-table
easy.
finish this year.
Disgusting.
I'm dehumanizing myself and facing to bloodshed.
You're
Don't
glad back.
like
You're not
relate
going
to-
anywhere.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
Comic, you do that every year.
But I'm gonna get relegated so hard I go to play in France.
Triumphant return.
Also, definitely
I-
not pronounced Bochum, in case you're wondering.
It is pronounced Bochum.
Bochum.
Well,
Bochum.
Bochum.
I'm annoyed
So
because
only Oblit can do it correctly because he's Scottish.
this player I
Not that
can't
hard.
sign unless
also-
I sell another player, and the player that I've signed is the one who gets back immediately. The other ones are just taking fucking forever.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I could sign Sans from Undertale.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, what?
I don't know how good he'd be.
I will not elaborate.
Nice team.
I mean, the problem is that he would have like professionalism 1.
I've decided I don't really care about that stuff anymore. It doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Slim has decided to be the Jailblazers.
Well, they changed how development works, so you can be. People will just kind of develop until they're 27. If they're getting
Cecil.
Yeah, just doing a thing. Because every time I tried to do it, there we go. I was trying to fix my training assignments for coaches. It was every time I went to the page, it continued.
So that's something where you can hit continue and then go do it.
No, every time we would end up continuing, and it would just kick me out of the page 3 times in a row. So I was just, I'll take the extra 10 seconds. I will take the extra 10 seconds of your time.
I like how everyone else needs to interrogate Cecil every time he does something. I just say.
Well, Cecil has been the last one to continue for like 60% of the session.
Because I'm actually trying. I'm well, I'm not.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe I'm
What
using
do you mean
it,
does
but
it-
I'm,
common.
I'm actually trying very hard. Yeah, I'm
Cringe.
trying. I know. Goes against my breast philosophy of boopy doopy doop.
That was
but,
your first mistake, was trying.
Yeah.
I
One of this
I don't know
player's out
why
for
I'm-
6 to 7
I
weeks.
see that
Boo.
stealing Shelter up from me was not enough. Ooh.
I've defeated Bilbao.
Can't believe Uhu's being a
What's he
real
done
piece
now?
of shit.
He's trying to steal Diamante from me as well.
Like I have $1 million in my pocket. I'm gonna spend it.
Oh man, remember Diabagate? You all went wild for that.
Somebody.
He was good.
Somebody tell Michael Jordan
It is
there's a
flying
baseball
lava?
team for him to
Oh,
join.
okay.
Look, you have to let
Sorry, I
Diamante
had to fuck
join
with my
his teammate.
lineup because my
It's fine.
captain got hurt.
How dare you?
Not the captain.
It doesn't matter to me.
So you know, when you hand it over to the assistant manager like we're doing, you don't actually select the team. He does.
But it has to be right when I look at it.
I mean, that's a genuinely good reason I do that. I just wasn't sure if you were, because it took us a long time to find this out.
My assistant has been whatchamacallit. They've been playing the players that I put in. Like the players that I put in are the ones getting fitness.
Maybe they've changed it.
Maybe it's fixed.
I don't know.
They might have done that, you know.
Well, they did that last time too, so I'm not really sure.
I do like that I played a game against my second 11 and it gave me a match analysis saying I should be happy because we did better and a match analysis saying I should be upset because we did poorly.
You got 2 of them?
Oh, and you got it the wrong way around. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
My first 11 did beat my second 11. So.
Well, I hope so.
I did a press conference real quick where I just pressed the leftmost button every single time. And I came across a question was like, what do you think this player's best position was? And I just instinctually said goalkeeper.
Ooh.
They're a left winger.
The reverse Buffon.
Pretty good.
Did anyone
Player's probably very confused.
Did anyone care?
No.
We're excited for the player to
No
come to
comment.
you about his new career. Go from 5'6".
It is funny. Like I think a lot of the stuff in this game doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally, there's a lot of press conference questions that as far as I can tell, have literally no impact on the game.
Oh, and then some, it forces you to sell a player. It promises them that you'll sell stuff.
This is why you get the S-bound to do it, because that doesn't count.
I quite appreciate the one that you get asked in England every year about whether you want to have a winter break or not. It's like, other leagues have a winter break, and players here are really tired. Do you think we should have a winter break? It's like, literally cannot fucking affect this.
No, there should no winter break. You should have to keep playing forever.
Everyone has to come to my house and
It
wash
should
my car.
specifically be like Brazil, where there are no breaks. We got no breaks.
It would be
I
kind
never
of
wanna play
cool
Brazil
if
again.
Football Manager had stuff where there could be those kinds of minor format changes and stuff to leagues. I don't know.
I think it's literally not built into the game. Like, you can
Oh
only
no, I
change
know,
it by
I know, I
changing
know
the
it's
code.
not, but it would be cool if they did it.
I feel like the issue is that not enough people would care or appreciate it to be worth the time spent.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Well, people just buy the new game when it comes out. They're like, oh, they added a new
It's really hard to sell. The
dynamic
Premier
movement.
League might set up a winter break 15 years down the line as a feature.
I mean, they made all that big deal about the change to youth ratings, and it turned out it was less meaningful than pretending that the Premier League would have a winter break.
That's true, but it was meaningful as a promise because people thought it would mean more than that.
Unfortunately, the relationship in the SI Interactive team dressing room has fallen as a result of this failed promise.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I like that joke as well.
It is a fake continue, by the way.
Yes! He's signing! Let's go!
Congratulations. I think I've hit it. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, just on to Cecil and LeBron James.
I think we've got more days this time.
We definitely
have.
See, look, progress.
In
everyone.
that,
It's
I
normal,
believe
it's
we
fine.
went from the 1st to the 10th last session, and we've gone from the 10th to the 21st.
See? 2 days faster, everybody. Keep up the good work.
All right, my team is
We're
mostly filled
almost
out.
out of preseason.
We could get right to the verge of the game if we are really good people and hit continue.
I'm pressing the button.
I'm signing a Mexican 18-year-old. Give me an hour.
I'm doing my part.
Oh, congrats, Rogue.
My favorite part of that is give me an hour.
I brought in a
Well,
Spanish
yeah, he needs
winger.
to fly down to Mexico and kidnap him.
Moliero.
Oh, not bad.
He's not bad. A little slow right now, but
He's got really good potential.
yeah, and he's got technique 16 as an 18-year-old. Very good technical skills. He's gonna be good.
Oh, guess who my scouts just recommended? A hero
Mbappe?
wall.
Oh my
No.
god.
No, William Gubbles.
Gubbles.
Billy Gubbles.
He's
The
back
leg-
and he's pissed.
Bill Gub.
I
I
am probably gonna sign him. I'm gonna be honest.
Will your Romanian lads like him?
Does he speak Romanian?
Not yet. Oh my god.
I
Oh
signed
my
a
God.
player named Torsten Goebbels Torsten Goebbels in my single player save.
Alright.
He is, of course, Irish, as you would expect from the name.
All right. So once we get to the post game, I'm actually gonna try and sign him. I want you to know I'm following instructions. My coach advert that I need to sign 3 coaches from has come in, but I'm gonna hold off looking over it until after we have until after we've hit the hour.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
The same thing with me signing my good friend, Master
Your IRL friend.
Master Chief.
I like that this loan manager here has it is notes about what they tend to use as a strategy when managing a football team.
Have a pretty good coaching staff.
So
Yeah, like this
slightly
loan
more
manager prefers to use substitutes.
Yeah,
every staff
theoretically-
will get like random rates like
I prefer staff members who don't
Theoretically, the loan manager could be put in a position where he has to run things.
they'll change their careers sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really know what.
Well, also, like, I'm
and
saying,
a lot of it's
like,
preset, but you can dick around with it a bit when you try and convince players to take up certain roles.
you can set your loan manager to be the guy who covers for you when you get a touchline ban.
Oh, my first game is against Ito.
I just discovered I have this kid in my youth system, and someone wants to loan him away from me and pay for the privilege.
Yeah. Do it.
That's fucking dreck.
What
the fuck
God.
is this?
Look at those technicals.
They're gonna give me six euro a week and have him as an important player.
Like
Yeah,
€6 a week is like paying for his bus fare.
They're in the Northeast South division.
Yeah, that's the semi-pro level, below the D-Down League.
How do you?
Oh no, it's the level below that.
How do you pin
I'll take that £6
how do you
€1.
pin like an email?
How do you pin a person?
Is there a way?
You right click it, don't you?
You had to put, like,
you just gotta
like a
hit
star?
I think it's spacebar or something like that.
Let's continue.
That's the opposite.
Can't believe that he's getting trolled. Like.
Oh god damn it! He's still interested. Okay, fine.
That Fofana?
No, Diamande, because he got pissed at me because when I made an offer earlier, I had too many like outstanding contracts, so I was only allowed to offer him a really pitiful wage because of the stupid.
Oh yeah, then he got pissed off at you.
And then there's no way to delay the contract negotiation or anything, which.
Yep, that's frustrating.
Yeah,
I have been there.
Thing that often occurs.
We have Rogue.
I'm doing a contract.
You bastard!
I dare you.
Mod.
Signing 3 different staffers.
So whatever happened to the whole female system thing they were going to do
They
this
announced
year?
it. They didn't say they were. They didn't say they were going to do it this year.
I missed the conversation.
You started the conversation.
Okay. Oblet, what did you say? I didn't really hear it. There's people
They didn't.
talking over you.
They didn't say they were doing it this year.
Oh, I thought
it was
okay.
much
I
less
guess I
specific than
misunderstood.
It's basically gonna happen within like the next 2 or 3 years.
It's something they are going to do at an indeterminate point in the future. They have said there is no further information than this.
I hope we can make it.
So, how they're going to update the set piece system and how they're going to update the national team.
As always with
management,
SI,
and blah,
you
blah, blah,
need to take it with a grain of salt until you see what they
But,
actually
I
do.
mean, I don't think they promised those things, did they?
I mean, they should.
Essentially referencing.
Well, remember, there are promises and there are promises, and they were just promises.
Yeah.
What
And
Also, say hello to
Explicitly
my
said
newest
they
signing,
are working
Dax
on
Fofana.
adding the women's leagues. It's just not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
All you trolls can get fucked.
Oh, you got Fofana, nice.
He's coming home to the town of
Coming
Hoffenheim.
home to the tiny town of Hoffenheim.
Yes, it's actually where he's wanted to live all his life.
The
He wasn't
rich
really
are-
into football, to be honest. He just thought this was the best way to get there.
Paid off.
That's
for
what
him.
I'm saying on the PR things, anyway.
That's what you're saying in the.
He is not meeting the press.
So I feel like there's not, unless it's like baked into teams, there's not really a mechanic for like desirability of a place to live
No.
in the game.
Nah, it's all
Which-
Not a
threat.
specific country.
Sometimes players will
Which
have
is
country preferences or not
Yeah.
wish to
Yeah,
leave
but I
their
mean, it's
country.
kind of unrealistic.
There's also the fact that I keep losing coaches because they
It's
don't
not
want to
really.
leave their region of Germany to come to Bavaria instead.
The truth is, once you hit
Well,
a
yeah,
certain
that's
level in
just-
football, all the footballers are living in like gated communities full of mansions in the middle of nowhere anyway. Like, do you think Man United players live in Man United? In Manchester, even. What am I saying? Words. You see what I'm going for? There's
Yeah, I mean,
literally, like, player villages.
Still a thing, like with Middlesbrough, for instance, there are players who don't want to come here because to Middlesbrough because it's like kind of a economically depressed area in the middle of fucking northern England, and then there's people from northern England who prefer to be around here because
Cecil?
around there.
That stuff
They've
is
grown
really difficult to
accustomed to
model,
the
and it's
economic
super
deprivation.
fucking annoying.
Well,
I
it's
wish
more
you
that
guys
like they
actually
don't
I
want to
love
go to
Middlesbrough
fucking
too
southern
much to
England.
leave.
Which
They got used
can you
to
blame
the,
someone?
they got used to the water temperature.
A lot of people had favorite numbers they wanted for their jerseys.
Okay, I am
Oh yeah,
so
It
it doesn't matter
matters
too
unless
much
it's
as long as they don't.
Yo, in this case,
as
everyone
long as you
got
didn't
their favorite
promise
number.
them it and then not give it to them, they don't care that
I
much.
just feel
everyone got
like,
what they
you
wanted.
know,
I
the
always
fact
click
that
off
my
when
team
I
is in Berlin should have some fucking pulling power, you know? Like,
Not in
wouldn't you rather
Germany.
live in
Who's out there?
Berlin than fucking
I'd rather live in
whole
Stuttgart
Swabia?
personally.
Yeah, actually,
we're gonna play some
Germans
pretty
don't care
football.
about that shit. Germans like their little like towns.
Who cares? What's the problem
Living in
with
Swabia
Swabia? Huh?
just means that you have the chance to like, you know, dick around on the Autobahn, you know, more often.
Classic German pastime, dicking around on the Autobahn.
Dicking
I have no idea.
around
Is it?
the Autobahn.
No. No.
What?
Oblit
You get straight
Elbrax.
Christmas music and not.
Nearly there.
Oh.
One sec.
Sorry.
Just had to put him into a mentoring group.
I have
shit, yeah, I gotta do
waited
that.
for
This is it.
after. Do not put your mentoring groups on.
I have a ball
You know,
curler,
actually, you're probably right.
and he's mentoring. You
Hey,
can't stop me
Patrick-
from mentoring with a ball curler.
shit.
Oh yeah, Sadio Mane is in the Bundesliga. That's right.
689 on training. We have gone down.
733. I have two bad trainers.
I don't
Mainly the
actually
guy.
care about this figure. until we trade, so-
6.72.
8. Wait, no. 7.3.
You know, it's preseason. They're spinning up. Some of them take longer to get started than others.
I can't believe all these clubs want my players, but they refuse to purchase them.
Yeah. Will they? Won't
Yeah,
they?
they're
Every
cheap.
year?
I'm losing my patience. Well, okay, I'm not losing it that much.
Nice.
I'm gonna offer to loan out most of them that I don't think are important. I'm not really gonna look at their stats.
Just going off vibes
But
here.
we still have the scouting page isn't loading for me to say the exact number of days we have left in the transfer window. But we still have 39 days in the transfer window.
That's
We
no
have 10
time at
minutes.
all.
Oblit, you're offering out a player for this is a ridiculous sum. No one's gonna take this.
It's probably just to generate
You
interest.
can find
because-
free agents that are better.
Jim,
than
is it still sending you offers? Sorry, because it shouldn't still be doing that.
I think I just got
Who is it for? And I'll fix that.
Kamara.
Right. Let me figure out how to change that. He must be on the unwanted list.
Maybe.
Sorry.
No, he's not.
Are you managing Hoffenheim by chance?
Yes.
Oblit? Oh, okay. I was like, why is there an offer for me to buy this player I've never seen before?
A poor player for way too much money.
I was offering him out for unspecified.
It was showing up as 1.5 mil for me.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna actually hand this over to
Cecil?
my director for ball and
Yeah,
hope that's
yeah,
the end of
yeah.
the spam. Let me know if you keep getting asked.
Will do.
Because
I just
yeah,
need my players
I
all the
thought
time
I'd
if
just
they
done
want
that once, but it seems to be looping it. Because definitely a few of you seem to have rejected it twice.
Yeah, I was like,
I
who the
didn't
fuck
see
is
it this
this? It's
time.
not good. And I rejected it. I was like, why is this in my transfers?
You'll find that I abuse that power frequently.
Well, stop it.
No.
So Visk, I'm looking through your like youth players to see if there's anyone I want to loan, and it's kind of depressing.
Because they all suck.
Yeah. Well, none of them are good enough to play for me, which means they suck.
I have an
Yeah.
18-year-old with 3.5-star potential. That's about all to note. Oh my god, these guys suck.
My youth team are supposedly stacked, but I know that doesn't hold up.
I do have some youth players with good potential, but that my staff think have good potential, which most of the time it's bullshit.
Take that with a handful of salt.
A handful of purifying salt.
Yeah.
Just
Smelling
throw,
salts.
Just,
Expel the
throw-
demons.
A nose
throw
full of
around
smelling
the
salt.
throw around the ring for the upcoming sumo tournament.
Cecil, I'm pretty sure that snorting Epsom salts is a good way to get
Dead.
tapping
Yeah.
and pain. Much pain. Very agony. I was not supposed to be. Oh my god. I just made a Doge
Specifically, I was hoping you'd have a
reference.
striker, but
I was trying to do a
Yeah, I
Furby
really
thing and it
don't.
sounded like Doge. Fuck.
Okay, Doge is okay.
Zenny,
No.
you're overthinking things.
Yeah,
I
don't
wasn't
worry.
actually upset. I sound more serious than I mean to a lot of the time.
Zanny, you're a friend. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, I'm a friend.
Yeah, it's like we're like the Golden Girls.
Thanks.
What?
I-
That show owns.
Are elderly.
Visk,
Doc.
what is
I
your
am pretty old now.
position on your injured Korean striker?
Oh, you're pretty old. Are you 60 years old?
Well, I
I'm
mean, he's out
halfway
for like
there,
most
baby.
of the season, so
Oh, I didn't actually look what his injury was because it continued.
yeah, it's like 6 months or something. It's
Oof.
Well, maybe a
I'm
January
3/5
then.
of the way there.
Okay, I got some money. I think I can make this transfer. Hooray. I got it cheap.
oh,
We
now
have
you want to
7
fucking
days.
reopen talks, Diamande? Okay, fine. Jesus Christ.
7 days away.
Can't believe
Bayern,
human
Bayern,
player.
Bayern, Dortmund, Leipzig, Leipzig. What a surprise.
Also, Jude Bellingham.
Oh, John Bellington.
I
He's
used to
really
stop
good.
watching that. John Bellington.
Jude Bellingham.
John Bellington.
Noted
What was it,
England
Joe
legend
Bellingham?
Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Noted guy with the same surname as a guy in the championship, Jude Bellingham.
Wait, that's an actor.
Is that not his like little brother?
Noted brother of Middlesbrough transfer target Job Bellingham, who is in fact his brother.
I was unsure if Joe
Chuba
Bellingham
Bellingham?
was his brother.
He is.
What's his name? Jode Bellingham?
Job.
Job,
Jobe.
like
Job.
the Bible.
Like
Job,
Job, like
like
Job,
Job Blue.
like
Is he a magician?
His parents were big fans of Arrested Development. Yeah.
Like Joby Bryant.
Anyway, I do not expect Burrow to actually sign him, but he
A
was
long
rumored in transfer rumors.
A lot of deals happening.
Well, if
Yeah.
they get
Deals.
if they get obscene money for Chuba Akpom.
I hope they don't. I hope we still have Chuba.
Everyone else still on the
Oh yeah, no,
moving
I
forward
would
page?
prefer to have Chuba
Let's do
Akpom.
it.
I got a long pitch apparently.
If we're going to sell
I just kept
Chuba, I'd
going
rather
ahead.
not do it till the summer, because he's in fucking blazing form. He's the top goal scorer in the
no.
championship, and we're making a promotion push.
Yeah, no, he's yes, no, very specifically.
People do transfers to purchase championship players in the January windows. 'cause
I
they
mean,
prefer-
sometimes like lower prem teams will like purchase a good championship striker because it's like maybe he'll do well there and spark them to survival, and if they go down, they know he's going to be good in the championship. In theory.
That seems reasonable.
Okay, this is
big theory.
How are
It's
things on your end, Doblet? Okay.
Rematch?
It's fine. It just takes a little longer in 23 sometimes.
I'm rioting.
This is a day of friendlies.
I'm letting off flares in the stands.
Right now, all your important players breaking their legs. Horrible.
And accidentally
Greenwood
decapitating
fractures.
themselves. Yeah.
Everyone did remember to not coach their friendlies, right?
Yes.
I mean, if someone was coaching, if someone
Oh, that's
was
true. We would be
was
back. We would be
managing
back
their
waiting.
friendly,
Yeah.
yeah, we'd be on a
We
different
would know.
screen.
Yeah, of course. Just make sure not
would
to watch
know,
my
we would
stream
know.
right now.
There we go.
It's just the entire
all
world.
your
literally had
greeting was
friendlies.
fun now.
I've been inbox messages. Oh,
because shit
all
was
my
going on.
fucking scouting happened.
Oh God, I have 4 injuries. What the hell were we doing?
Getting
Wait,
over
all
it.
at once or?
Yep, all from the same game.
Oh,
Okay, so my
Fractured ribs,
scouting of
bruised thigh, bruised shin. Jesus, guys.
yeah, so my scouting has picked up such players as Endrick, Isaiah Jones, and Aaron Connolly.
Okay.
Cormac,
I got
any
Facundo
thoughts on
Farias
Luca
and Victor
Nets at
Nelson.
this point?
Uh,
Their Nets thoughts
Nets.
developed.
Any thoughts on Luca Nets?
Well, I was trying to loan him earlier, and Cormac was like, "Get back to me later."
Scouting finished. Joe Lumley.
he is 100% going
Oh,
to be
mama.
getting significant time for me.
Joe Lumley is rated D. Only sign Lumley as a last resort.
Well,
Back when I was at Brest, he could be an interesting signing.
To be fair,
Well,
that was
that was
also an
also-
FM21.
It was also some engines ago.
Before some things were revealed.
Before-
You've got
Prior
to
to
understand that his current
Goalkeepers
stats.
make so many more
Right.
mistakes in this one. I don't know if you'd want him.
Remember how they get stats in this game? The current stats of Joe Lumley were determined by the Middlesbrough volunteer researchers.
which is
He
me and
it's a
Rogue now.
prestigious position.
he's arguably too good for that to be true.
Yeah.
There will probably be some weighting from his previous records, but I cannot imagine that anybody who cares enough about Borough to
I
get
mean,
him into
he has
Football Manager-
decisions 10 and not like 3. So,
Oh,
What is
God.
that? What is a position 10 and 3 again?
well, it's a scale of 1 to 20.
It would be Joe Lumley's stats.
Oh, positioning. I thought you said
No, I
position
said
as
he had
in like.
He said
decisions.
decisions.
Oh, okay, I misheard.
10
I thought you
instead
said
of 3.
position, and I was like, do you mean like there's like 11, and then each number is a position on the field? And I
That is actually a
There is
thing.
that, but-
10 is like attacking midfield center, and 3 is one of the defensive roles.
I have
don't
bad
remember.
news. Only sign Josh
Right,
Coburn
that's
in
the
last
time.
report.
Wait, decisions 3. Ew.
I was saying he should have decisions 3. He actually has
he-
decisions 10.
He should have
Because
very
I
bad
watched a season of Joe Lumley playing football as a goalkeeper for Middlesbrough, and good fucking god.
So
Oh.
it is now the time. The time has occurred.
All right, this is time. Now I can go.
I'm going to hold it for
Oh.
20 minutes.
Oh, before anyone
I'll check it
goes, I got some 2 interesting data points. My
Okay.
my team has the highest average weight at 176 pounds,
Wow.
and the highest average age at 27.72.
Well, I guess you're gonna win games by throwing your
I
weight
have a
around.
question about motivating. Is motivating good for non-game day coaching?
But
I
what
think,
is
yeah.
non-game day coaching?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm
Like,
gonna head out.
just
Training.
putting on a
Training.
coach who
Next
does
time.
training as opposed
Yeah,
to a
it's good
coach
for
who's-
training.
Determination, discipline, and motivation are all factors in the training stars.
All right.
Which means that like sometimes you get like a coach with like 20 attacking, but their other stats are bad, especially the mental ones, and then like they won't be very good. Their stars will be low.
Hmm.
Alright, now no more interruptions. I'm going to be hand scouting the world. Oh, Bokum's got a striker. Interesting.
Wait. If I do transfer stuff now, the game won't save it, right?
No, we'll save it.
Okay.
Stuff will be saved, however,
Yeah,
we will not be
anything that you-
advancing time.
Yeah, we won't be advancing time at all. But if you have any staff to hire, do it now because next Monday, everyone will be wondering why you didn't do it now.
On continuance.
Can I ask someone's assessment of a player? Ferran Garcia, is he worth his release clause?
All right. Well, one of us will tell the truth. One of us will tell a lie.
That's okay. I'm okay with this.
What is
It
this
might
third
help
guy's
if
name?
you like
Fran
post a
Garcia.
picture of him.
No. What does the third guy do? Or is there only
I
two
always
guys?
thought
There
there
are
were two.
only two guys.
No,
there's one
I'm
guy
the
who was
third
the one
guy. I'm
who
the
was
one.
Lie.
I'm the one who has to
well, the
figure it
third-
out.
Technically, the third guy is the guy who approaches the two guys.
He's worth it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
worth
not
the
bad
money.
for attacking wingback.
Yeah, I need some depth
10
there.
million?
But what's this player's
know
name
about
again?
The only
Fran
thing
Garcia on Rayo Vallecano.
is he's an absolutely terrible defender because he's 5'6". So you're playing in Germany where everyone's a fucking giant. Whenever it's a set piece, he's always going to be a liability. But going forward, he's great.
I see.
Good
Yeah,
work
I mean,
rate,
you're normally
quick.
not relying on your like fullbacks to be that good in the air. So
I mean, it's not a. You're definitely not relying on them, but they're there. You know,
Why not use
everything
them?
counts.
everything counts.
It's one of those things that at this point of the off season, if you've got the money to spend on him and you really need a left back, he's probably worth it. I don't like him at 10 million. I think you could do better.
He's
with
8.5.
that kind of money.
He's 8.5.
Oh, 8.5.
That's
Okay.
that's his release
he's
clause.
8.5
so the cat's out of the
million
bag.
pounds. So he's
Yeah,
probably
Oh no! I'm in euro. I'm in euro.
Sorry, I'm on dollars. Yeah, 8.5. Either way, it's a little more than I like.
Wait,
but
I am on
that's-
pounds.
That's
Should be on euros per week, you animals.
Yeah,
I'm on
that's just
pounds per
speak
week
our
because that's how
language.
I learned how to play this fucking game, and I refuse to learn anything else.
I exclusively play on dollars, so that everybody wonders why I pay so much when they look at my transfers.
I hope you're really, really excited to completely
I'm,
the release clauses because
I'm
they're all
switching
set
to
in
the-
euros because of my settings.
What
I'm
part
switching to
of
the
I
Bosnian convertible
exclusively
mark.
what part of I exclusively sign 26-year-olds on freeze makes you think I'm going to be hitting any release clauses?
Your time will come.
I'm thinking of switching to the Bosnian convertible mark. What do you guys
You
think?
are. I think that's. I don't think that's true at all.
Okay. Well, I was wondering what it would
Holy
look like.
shit!
Yeah, no, I think
Alright.
this guy's actually pretty decent. Like, he's quite fast, which is something I really appreciate in a
It's expensive.
fullback, and he has decent crossing, which is quite rare in this game for
Alright.
fullbacks.
Ladies
the thing
and
is,
gentlemen,
his first touch is bad. So he's
Monaco has agreed. He's coming home. He's coming home. Tell the world, William Gobles is coming home.
nice.
Bro, some of the changes, some of the changes in between the years are so strange. Like, people go from like 19 jumping reach to 15. It's like, what happened?
I mean, I think
just
some of the
think they were
stats
gonna
are
grow
like
more?
randomized. Like, there are players who have like stat distributions that get randomized, especially young players. So it might just be that it rolled differently than in a previous year. Like, there's a Ajax like striker wonder kid who's available on a free, although he doesn't want to. Was available on a free. He's re-signed. It looks like. Sky Vink, who starts with like randomized stats and is normally pretty good.
Alright, I've got all my staff, except for the ones I put out ads for. Once I get this final signing done, that I've already made my offer for, I should have my team ready. Hopefully I don't suck.
I'll do my favorite thing of fucking around with coaching assignments until I see the most stars.
I'm gonna head on out. Have fun.
Yep.
Getting your players, coaches, whatever signed.
I will be doing that too. Take care, everybody.
Bye bye.
Oh, we
Might
done
make
now?
2 whole signings.
No, that just somebody left.
Cecil, can you just pay attention to who is talking? Because that
I,
wasn't.
well, that's it. I have difficulty telling the voices apart sometimes. Though
Oblit
I
has
know
a
it's not
Scottish
Oblit.
accent.
I know Oblit's voice.
Also, Oblit would be
He's the
making
host.
very clear that the session was ending if he was leaving.
No, I'd probably just quit at random and never actually say anything about it. That sounds like something I'd do. What the fuck, man?
As a bit, right?
What are the
No,
recruitment analysts?
I
what are
don't
the,
fuck with games as a bit. I'm a hero.
what are the recruitment analyst skills?
What skills? Sorry.
Doesn't the game
recruitment
show you?
analyst. Yeah, but I'm on the picking attributes page, and I was hoping somebody could just rattle them off for me.
Okay, well, I will
I
look
think
into
it's
it
just
for you. Give me a
analysts.
second.
Like
Yes,
it's just
that's not
their
an
data
important
analysis.
It's
Okay,
just
it is
data.
judging player ability and analyzing data.
Alright, thank you.
Frankly, though, like, how wrong can you even be as a performance analyst? Like, all the data's there. You know, you're gonna fuck up basic.
Well, this was a
decisions.
recruitment analyst, not a performance.
Frankly, I don't even know what the scouts do. I don't know if any of the stats really matter.
For scouts, they don't actually matter as much as you would think. At least they didn't in like FM 21 and 22.
Especially with attribute masking off.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing that they do, that the actual stats do though, is like about how their potential shows up. So that is still relevant, regardless of whether attribute masking is on or off.
You guys want to know a secret? An FM
Reveal
secret?
more secrets.
You're always angry.
Here's an FM secret that a lot of people don't know. The head of sports scientist is the second most important staff in the game because it determines how often your players will be injured.
Whoa.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm only saying this because I already got mine.
Yeah, I've got mine. He's pretty good.
Oh, I don't have. Well,
I signed
I'm
my.
going to search.
I signed the head of sports science that was going to be best for me.
I'm an okay head of sports science. He'll be okay. Maybe I could find a better one. What am I doing? I could just hire a really good one.
It could only be open.
Just actually looking after your changes for you, fuckwit.
Thank you, Oblit, by the way, for repeating for saving as these changes happen.
It's called being good at hosting.
He's reducing the throughput.
I can watch Slim's APMs dropping.
I'm
Incredibly.
going to launder money to my my local team by hiring staff from them.
Yeah, that's the move.
Who cares about recruitment analysts anyway?
You want to be
right?
a fitness coach? Nah, dude. Head of sports science.
I wish you could just sort by whether the people actually want the role.
You can. Who's preferred
Yeah.
job?
No, I know, but like whether they will
And
accept
there
a
are
different
some of
role.
them who will, if you try and flip it to the role and lock it, just say, no, fuck you, you backed me into a corner.
Yeah, that's why it's annoying.
Yeah, you want to avoid those people.
This guy
Well, I'm
also
saying-
says
I was saying
his
there's a
preferred
question.
job is recruitment analyst, but he wants to be a scout, and so when I offered him recruitment analyst, he flatly turned me down and stopped negotiating. Fuck off.
Just deal with it.
Does he have what's his? Is he currently employed?
Yes.
And what's he employed
As
now?
as a chief scout.
That's
so
actually weird. Well, I like. He didn't want to be a chief scout. He just wanted to be a scout.
Yes.
That's weird.
That's what I thought too.
I'm like, it just happened. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not a big deal. It's just annoying because it just means more clicking to find more people who fit the bill.
All right, I've done all of my stuff.
It's actually not for recruitment analysts. It's like kind of hard to find good ones.
You don't.
all
we were
recruitment
just
analysts
saying you
do
don't need
is that
good
they
ones.
look at player stats, and if they're doing good, they're like, look, check these guys out. That's all they do. So they're not really that important.
I know.
All right. Well, I am done with, I believe, the stuff that I need to do. So it's just going to be waiting for that to all process, which will need to be next week.
Do you want to be?
All right. I guess I'm pretty much done.
You motherfucker.
Would you get in trouble for hiring someone for a job that's already taken? You piss off other
So
employees that
if
way?
you have more in that position than you are permitted to, your board may say no, but they may give you the option to like mutually terminate with the existing guy to get the new one in.
There's also a button to ask for the recruitment space, but you generally don't want to push it because that only gives you one, rather than the 3 you get by asking the board directly in the usual.
Oh, is that oh, that's
It's not always
fucking-
3 with that, but it's always 1 with the button. Because technically you're just asking to make room for one guy.
Right. I think I'm done.
I don't know
Yeah,
if there's a
that's
probability
interesting.
difference. I don't think so.
I think I'm basically all set also.
Is that a lot of you?
Give me just 1 second.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple
One
of like.
more staff member.
Oh, just saying.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple of staff positions.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's just that when I'm done doing this, I have to test something myself that it requires moving time.
You know what? I feel bad saying anything while Outrac's still streaming. Actually.
Incidentally,
Wow.
I am going to put because it's still preseason and people are clearly still not done with all of their stuff. I am going to put up another save when we're at some point in the week. If you still look at it.
What? That's crazy.
It's the
Sure,
only
fine.
thing I'm aware of that gets it done faster, and I want to do anything I can to support that with, saveability.
Well, you know that I'm gonna be.
I mean, I think it's
No
vital
one
to
is
have
expected
like.
to do it. Still, I want to be clear.
I think it's vital to have like one save per window.
Yeah. I mean,
Anything
that's
above
fair
that
to
is
say.
helpful, but not critical.
Yeah, it's just this is the one preseason that's like this.
Yeah.
I don't. Did people even make very many changes?
I changed quite a bit based on reviewing the save and like looking at different options.
What, like your team? Did you play any matches?
I canceled 2 transfers and made a different one instead.
Oh. I can't believe you guys are transferring. Apart from the people who are like buying the wonder kits, I don't see the benefit of getting these transfers right now. It's all like the leftovers at this point.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm-
feel
I'm
like I
just
got a
buying
pretty
wonder
good
kits.
player.
Okay, I am
And
done, so I will
got-
quit out.
I managed to get Jokerez and Goebbels.
I mean, you have money, sir. You bought some wonder
Joker pilled and Goebbels.
Yeah, I got a Spanish winger who I'm really hoping will be good for me.
I just did things. I'll be okay.
You will.
I hope. Maybe I fucked everything up real bad. Who knows?
Honestly, I'm more worried about just what the tactics battle is going to look like against other players. I'm kind of terrified. I'm going to just.
Oh, they're real actually. The tactic stuff actually does work.
Oh yeah, God! Remember when like I figured out
You can
a
specialty
tactical
counter
innovation that will stop, that like countered somebody.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about the save stuff? Sorry, I went away for a second.
We're just chatting. We're just talking about how you can actually.
I'm
counter
done, by the way, in case you're keeping track. So.
No, just so I know when I can go do my own horrific testing.
Because
Because I'm cursed.
who was it that like I was able to counter by just compressing into the midfield?
I don't remember, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
see,
would
that,
think
that's
it
the
would
problem
be
with this multiplayer stuff. You have to remember
Oblit,
everything.
but
They,
I'm
like,
pretty
you-
sure Oblit.
You tried it
I
against me
figured
at
out
points.
how to counter Oblit in the season, but then he countered me in like the Europa Cup final.
I mean,
No,
I
no,
think
no, no,
there's
Scrap
also
round.
probably an exaggeration of the effect because, like, FM games are just really variable, and
No,
sometimes
no, they
you
do
just.
work. They do work.
Hey,
I'm not saying they don't work at all. I'm just saying it's hard to tell how much they're working from like 3 games. That's not a big sample size.
It's only hard to tell when the players are like horribly misfiring, but I don't think the player is horribly misfiring. Also, Oblit always beats me, and I beat him.
Yeah.
That last game of the season.
Like
because
that, I
figured
put the
it out.
shits up me, Jim. I was kind of worried that people were going to start taking notes. That's why I had a counter tactic designed. It wasn't just to fuck you over. I assumed it
I
would
don't know.
become popular.
I
Top
think
Round
this.
got me though, because he told he basically I ended up just being like I found a fast guy. I put him up front. Scott Brown like marked him with like a really fast, strong defender, and then I was just like dead in the water.
okay, I'm all
I
done.
think there's only like 3 or 4 players in this game who I would actually be like really concerned that they're gonna destroy me tactically. I think most players are just gonna have a tactic and sort of sit on it and make subs.
Just like real life.
That's fair.
Submarine sandwiches are delicious.
I've got a system. I probably should like actually come up with some interesting other options, including. I don't know if adding an attacking midfielder will make my system more attacking or just make it worse in defense.
Adding another? Do you have one already?
No, adding well, because both of my central mids are attacking.
You know what will help your system?
Karmik,
Adding
you want
a speed.
3 players holding position, essentially. And that can be like a fullback as well. That they can be like holding position.
Think about where people will be when they're moving up the park, and think about the triangles. Where are the triangles likely to show up?
Don't think about the pass that was made, though. Think about the pass that wasn't made.
The worst thing is that's actually entirely appropriate advice for this, because you're passing, distance.
Oh, you know what? I'll just say
relative
it
to
out loud. If you have 2 central midfielders and they're on attack, and you put an attacking midfielder, you just have like a gaping hole formation.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like I
much
probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do that because I would just completely.
Yeah.
One of the ways to put it,
You could try seeing what the inverted wingbacks do when it's like that. I don't really know though.
Inverted wingbacks are apparently
inverted wingbacks
really
basically
good
they
in
make
22.
the fullback play
Turn
in
into a
midfield
midfielder.
like
Yeah.
a central midfielder, sort of. They kind of do
That was the tactic I used in
Bye-bye,
FM
stream.
22.
Bye-bye.
Basically, I had
Bye-bye.
2
Bye-bye.
center like mid